Alright. Sorry about that, people. Sorry about being late. So we're gonna touch on Walker Cup and the Ben Francis. Now, should I have Walker and Ben Francis? Should I put it Ben Francis Cup? Should I move this out of the way? Good. That is now set. Walker and Ben Francis. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Hopefully, you guys are doing good, and we can have a wonderful show tonight. Let's see if we can stop this from peak. I don't know why it a peak. Let me check something. I don't know why this audio mic on to it's at 72%. So why it a peak? Why is it peaking? Why is it peaking? Anyways, please, guys, as a comment, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you are here for the first time, you don't know, so we're there all the time, every time. We'll be speaking about the Walker Cup and the Ben Francis. Big up to all the viewers, big up to all the subscribers, big up to all the patrons, and also all the channel members. Really appreciate you guys being here. As you can see in the comment section, partake in the in the poll, because I want you guys to keep the likes going. Johnny, big up yourself. People, some big results. And me I tell her, yo, people, football nice. I have to say, this season it's actually a real nice one. And I know that there's gonna be a lot of people who say, boy, MG, it's not as nice as this. People, this season has been very much a brilliant season of football. Let's update this. Let's start out the StreamYard. I know me not even publish it on my page. Not even publish it on my page, but big up on yourself. Crazy way TV said one McGrath. And Johnny Moore said big up MG. Big up on yourself all the time, every time, people. In the comment section, as you guys know, always, every time and all the time, hashtag big boy time. So for all those who this say, boy, they don't want this or that, the trophy there. This and that. We don't want me don't want nobody to say nothing now, but boy, them willing to play for the trophy now. Me don't hear this that, because when me say I think the players them are gonna push for certain trophy, boy, them say Ray. So big up on yourself, everybody in the comment section. Massive respect. People as in the comment, just hit the like button, man. 9 people vote, so they hit the like button, you know, and look on a little bit amount of vote. As you can see, I do apologize. I have on the water shirt, because I actually like your shirt, people. Your shirt kind of feel nice. The color bright, color expansive. It feel expensive. The shirt very. It feel have an expensive feel to it. Have a really expensive feel to it. You know. So but anyways, people, we are here to discuss Jamaica College versus Excelsior, STATHS versus Wolmer's, McGrath versus STATHS, and Happy Grove versus Frome. And all of these teams would have advanced from their respective games and advanced to the finals of their respective competition. As you can see the faces here. Yeah, we'll put all them in there, people. We'll put all them in there. We'll put all of them in there. Wipe up Isle face. Some face Isle. Be Isle. Pure Isle, people. Pure Isle. Anyways. First match I'm going to touch on. We're going to touch on the Ben Francis. It's quite important that we touch on that one. Because that one would have played on Wednesday. Today is Thursday. So Ben Francis would have played on Wednesday. And so we'll be touching on that first and foremost. Then now, we're gonna also show you guys the route that these teams would have taken to reach their respective competition. And I'm going to show you guys the journey, the challenges that they would have faced. I think it's definitely warranted. That I think most of these teams would have felt accomplished in some sense, that they would have gone through their own trials and tribulation to reach here. It's in McGrath specifically, McGrath people. I know the background and what McGrath has been doing for a time period, and for them to be here now, potentially with a strong chance of lifting a trophy, I have to say congratulations to your coach, Jermaine Thomas. Well done. You have done yourself really, really, really. You have outdone yourself. Actually, I should have said. And I have to say that from a man to a man, respect what you do based off of the work we put in with the youth them. And it's big. It's really, really big. And also, we get an opportunity. There's an opportunity here for a cup to come to Linseed, where we can drink out of. A big, big opportunity for a cup to come to Linseed, where we can drink out of, and nobody can talk to me because I Linseed it there. So me get the opportunity. Hopefully, it come a Linseed. Don't know if Frome a good side, but as a Linseed man, me have the little innate bias. Somebody want to see it come a Linseed. So that's me can say, boy, yeah, I don't really want to see it come a Linseed. But you don't know anything already, people say. As it is, it's a part of the journey. And I would say everyone in the team, management, the school itself would have played their part to reach this far. So, for all the teams, anybody win, it is massively a huge, huge respect for what they have done. On the other side of the Walker Cup now, both teams never really aspire to be in the Walker Cup. But guess what both teams are? They're in the Walker Cup final. So let's see what's going to happen on the final day when the trophy is to lift. Let's see if we're going to see some happy faces or sad faces. We're going to see that. Because from what I know, even tonight, I watch a game them. So, me not see much celebrations, if I'm being honest. Me not see much celebration. But I would understand the reason for that, because it wasn't really a pack. The stadium wasn't really packed. And I tell you the truth, if you know say both JC and STATHS did a play, I feel slightly disheartened because the turnout never looked good. And I don't know if the factor surrounding the turnout has to do with finances, because as you know the price, or the supporters aren't necessarily supporting the competition itself. So on both cases, I'm a little bit disheartened on that, because just to know say both JC and STATHS did their play, I expected I would expect to see at least some more supporters. You look said who would celebrate for that LOL? No man, let me tell you, you look, a funny thing about it, it's not me. It's not me. I think it's mostly the adults who are the one who are downplaying the idea of winning this trophy or partaking in this trophy. I don't think it has anything to do with the players, because honestly, I 100% believe that the players want to win this trophy. I talk about both JC and STATHS. The players want to win this trophy, even though a lot of persons the notion around it. You're looking at that because of Losers Cup, have no weight. Madness. That is, you're looking at, it's madness. I'm telling you, it's madness. It is madness. It is us. I'm gonna put myself now. It's us as adults who impose this ideology on the trophy. That's the reason why we are the one who are killing the significance of the trophy. We are the one who was actually doing that at this moment. We are doing it. We are doing it self. Actually, I put down the trophy, and then now we're taking away the significance of the trophy. And because we as adults take away the significance of the trophy, you know what happened now? It affect the kids. You're lucky. You can't say all at once. No, you're lucky. But let me ask you a question. Fine, in your perspective, it don't have any significance. I'm going to ask you a question. How many players would have played schoolboy football and never lift a trophy? Never have the opportunity to lift a trophy. If you said it don't have any significance, you are the one who's saying something, you're lucky. You have said that. You have said that. But at the end of the day, how many youths we watch play football and leave schoolboy football with nothing at all, nothing to show. We have seen it time and time again. This is an opportunity for them to lift a trophy and celebrate something. Let me tell you, it's not easy. The work what them put in. Yes, Vivian, the show just as that. The work what them put in over the summer, over the holiday, and train hard. And for them lift up one trophy. And we, as adults, in turn, take away the significance of that trophy. We are telling you, say, we are telling them, say, in the main sense, we don't even bother go party, in the main sense, bother go train or play schoolboy football. That's what we are telling them. So we are telling them, say, the work we want to put in no make no sense. And I personally may not subscribe to that. Me not subscribe to that. Somebody once told me that because my school win it, why me put some significance on it. My school, I don't recall, my school never win the Dakar Cup. My school never win the Dakar Cup. And me agreed, Magister. Me agreed said the structure should have never been changed. Me not dispute that. But at the end of the day, this is an opportunity for the players who have worked extremely hard. People who can talk all who want to talk, but no found in the sacrifice what both coaches, players, teachers, and the families have made for them to have the opportunity to go in a national, just even play in a national stadium, much as lift up one trophy in a national stadium. I do not believe that we as adults should take away the joy of that trophy from the players, because we are doing that right at this moment. That is what we're doing. When every day we say, boy, it have no significance. Every day we say, boy, losers cup. Every day we say, don't play for that. That don't make no sense. If we keep on doing that, you know, we are going to build now. We're going to build losers. We're going to build young players who not interest, who pick and choose how they want to play, who believe say that not important, this not important. Fitness not important to become a good footballer. The technical aspect is not important to become a good footballer. Mentality is not important to become a footballer. We cannot put significance on one aspect of football and then take away the significance of one. Let me look at this now. In world football, as an Arsenal fan, you know, every day they beat me, say, not even Europa Cup me can't win. Every day they beat me for that, you know. Not even Europa Cup me can't win. Every day they beat me for that. And many would consider that as a losers cup as well. But you hear people in world football. No, Shane. It's a change of structure. Fine. It's a change of structure, no Shane. But that don't necessarily mean, say, it automatically become a losers cup. And we as fans start call it so. As supporters start call it that. And no, it's a change in name. It's a change of structure, and supporters start call it losers cup. We take away the value. Yes, if even if the structure change, you believe say, by changing the structure, I take away the value. Think about what it means to the players them. What does it mean to the players them? So Shane, if are fine. So it's a take away the significance of it. It's a change in name. If it's a consistently emphasize say this, that, rated. No, they did not do it. So fine. Let me ask you a question, Shane. Any team you support overseas, that means that European League and Conference League is not important then. Them two leagues are not important. The only important trophy in Europe, the only important, according to that logic, the only important trophy in Europe, the only important trophy in Europe is Champions League. According to that same logic. And you can't look at me and tell me, say, Europa League and Conference League are losers cup. You cannot say that. That's at the highest level of football. So, they are minor cups, but they are big positional and big cups of significance. Same way. And at the end of the day, same big teams that drop out of play. When Barcelona win it, when Atletico Madrid win it, when Liverpool win it, you tell me say they don't win a European title? Madness, one. Madness. Minor Cup, yes or no, these are European titles. Walker Cup, Ben Francis Cup or not, these are schoolboy football titles that many have never won it before. Thousands have never won it before. hundreds of thousands of footballers who have played football in Jamaica have never won these titles before. So if you want to say a losers cup, if you want to say a losers cup, think about the thousands, hundreds of thousands who have never won it. You're going to tell them now, say they wouldn't want it. I can't tell you that. If you ask anyone in Bali, 99% of them will say, boy, I would want to win one of them. 99%. So if it's a losers cup, why do you think they want to win it? Because to lift a trophy, it's to lift a trophy. Even if you understand, to lift a trophy, you know what it means to lift a trophy? It means that the work where you put in, you see something from it. So it no matter. So that means the problem is we are mixing metaphors. It's and or. SCGC, it still matters. It matters. It really, really matters. More want to take away how you feel about it as supporters. More want to take out. Travis, me now compare it. I'm just show you say the logics what they use. European competition, it's the same format for Europa League. Teams in a Champions League drop out of Champions League, join Europa League. It's similar format. In a Manning Cup and Dakar Cup, teams in a Manning Cup and Dakar Cup drop out and join the Ben Francis and Walker Cup. It's similar. It's very, very similar. It's really similar. I'm comparing the similarities of structure, not the similarity of quality or brand. I compare similarity of structure. So even if them consider Europa League, and let me tell you why them coming with this Losers Cup. You see, when the brand name schools when one brand name school win one cup and the next win the other, they try to degrade the other. And over time period of doing that, degrading, you know what happened? Shane, come justify yourself now. Big up yourself. Come justify what you say.
Big up MG. Me justify many times to you, and we just have to go agree if you disagree upon the one MG.
No, me can't agree to it.
Yeah, but me respect your position.
I disagree to what you say.
Yeah, but here one now, MG. Yeah. You can disagree all you want. That's not going to change the about 50 or 60% of the people feeling that way about
who's
the cup.
Feeling?
The fans, me attack.
Players are fans.
Fans, but MG.
No.
MG.
Well, I'm not fans. May I ask you a question now?
I'm going to say this too, and players too. And me going to say and players too.
Well, I'm not Shane.
You think JC, although the JC are play for this and Stats are play for this, you think them are going to feel...
The players them want it.
MG, me never said them no want it.
So who don't want
me never said them no want it. Because it's like a concession price. You rather to get something rather than nothing. But it's not what they want, and they're not going to feel the same level of elation. They're not going to feel the same level of satisfaction. It's just a concession price. To say, all right, me get something out of that. That's it.
Me no dispute that, none at all. But I'm saying is they want it same way. Even if it's a concession or whatever, they still want
me ask you a question, MG. Me ask you a question, MG. Before Issa got change the structure,
it means
before Issa change it, did you ever hear anybody call it Losers Cup?
No.
All right. So, is it one or two person you hear call it Losers Cup?
If I one or two person, but me I tell you, most fans alone me call it.
But me want MG. You so go one away. It's just a concession thing, as I can say. It's just a concession thing, brother.
Shane, me ask you a question. Me ask you a question. How many coaches in schoolboy football you think win one Ben Francis, one Walker Cup, a Dakar Cup, or Manning Cup? How many coaches you think win it?
Me get where I say.
No, man. No. Me ask you a question. How many you think win it? If we have out of 100%, if we have 100 coaches, how much you think win all of them competitions, all of them titles?
MG, what I'm saying to you is the teams that generally are up there in Manning Cup and Dakar Cup, right? And those coaches that are generally up there when they drop down, them now go feel the same level of elation. The coaches them know where try build some kind of resume, try to get some kind of thing to say, all right, them achieve something in them career. Them will generally feel okay with it.
Well, let me show you something why me disagree with you now. A coach like Jerome Waite, we have won it all at every level. We have won it all at every level. When Jerome Waite,
you think so Jerome Waite I got happy for win Waka Cup?
Want you listen to me? I'm gonna show you intent right now. You are make assumption now. Me speak off of what me say. If Jerome Waite was not that interested in winning this trophy, Jerome Waite would not put out one strong team against STATHS.
No, that logic don't make sense.
So the logic is, if you don't interest in a trophy, why you compete?
No, it's not a matter of not interested. The man have a job. He's paid to coach the team. He has dropped out of the major competition, and now this is an opportunity to save face. And so to try to maximize on that opportunity to save face, you're going to put out your strongest team. That's it.
So from your logic, I say him going out when not interested now. He just had it because he want to save face.
I see it. No, it's not that him not interested, because at the end of the day, somebody want to leave the season with something. But if not, them not going to feel. It's not going to feel when you win it. It's not going to feel like, oh, I am the champion of champions, and I'm truly a champion.
No,
like
a joke you make.
You feel happy, say me get something out of the season.
You're speaking from a fan's perspective. Shame, me ask a question. You play schoolboy football, don't?
No, I didn't.
All right, me play schoolboy football.
Yeah.
And me missed the opportunity to play Ben Francis by 1 point. By 1 point, me missed the opportunity.
But MG,
Shane, let me tell you now. We never tap our group. I will miss the opportunity because them time you have to tap a group to play Ben Francis. I will never make Ben Francis. I can tell us when I will never make it.
In a year time, Ben Francis was losers cup. May I ask?
No,
in a year time.
Man. You see, one time me.
Yes or no? Answer that.
Just listen to me, Shane. Me speak from a player perspective now. When I was playing, when I'm trying to go Ben Francis, we don't have nothing. Now we head ball losers cup, nothing like that. We hear about
MG, was the structure of the competition like it is now back when you were playing? Yes or no? Just answer that. Just answer that now.
Shane,
answer that.
Please. Let me answer you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that when I was playing, we care less about structure of competition. That never mattered to we. We don't know about that. You know we care about? We care about going to play that competition because it's an opportunity to win another cup. That was our intent. When a business about structure,
but you're still not answer my question. You're still not answer my question.
So I'm saying that me never know about nothing. Since we turn big man, me I hear this term losers cup.
Oh, all right. So me can't tell you this.
So when me
so me answer that. So now that you make a point, me answer. I can fully understand a team like Charlie Mount treating the cup, Ben Francis Cup, as very important. Whether or not it was the old.
Listen, Shane, you are speaking. No, let me tell you, you are speaking in the perspective of overall context. And me tell you, because Charlie Mount never win nothing this and that.
Exactly.
Listen to me now, but me speak to you as a player at that point in time. There's nothing.
That's why you need for.
Just listen to me, Shane. At that point in time, playing a Ben Francis, it don't matter the structure and them something time. It's about winning everything that we can. And if we can't win this, we want to win that. So even if you would think so back then because the structure changed, it matter to players. The players are not business about structure in their head.
You know more I do MG.
Shane, talk to players.
Like,
players.
Yeah, man. Me want off camera. Off camera. Wait, no, off camera. With no man MG when I say off camera. These are the two specific teams I want you to ask the players them from. Off camera, I want you to ask the question from STATHS and no, not STATHS, from the JC players. Specifically JC players off camera and ask them if them happy about if them are go happy about winning
Shane,
Walker Cup.
and me,
Off camera.
hold on, man, and me, I tell you, because I have spoken to players. Me, I tell you, because
You notice the school I'm sending you to? You notice the school?
Shane,
You notice the school I'm sending for interview players them from?
And me, I tell you, say I've spoken to players. And they
From where?
Shane, me talk, me shoot my phone, me talk ball, and me talk on a regular basis.
But specifically on this topic and which school?
Me no want call the school a name.
No, but what me I said to you, you missed the point in the MG. You missed the point. What I am saying to you, the feeling about the competition is going to change from fan base to fan base, school to school, and players from different schools to different schools. The feeling about it's going to be different.
Yeah, from a proud fan perspective. Think about it as a player.
You don't think me talk to Manning Cup players to MG?
Alright, me ask that question. Well, me ask that question. How many players in this Kingston College team right now win a title?
Yeah. None.
Good. So me ask you a question now. Despite the KC fan base them chest high like this, if KC was in Walker Cup and not the final, the players them in a Kingston College who have never won a trophy, a school football trophy before, I'm telling you that they want to win it. So from the
I'm telling you that them prefer to drop out at the semi-finals and Manning Cup and win nothing. No, sir. I am 100% sure of that. I am 100% sure of that. Them prefer to go semi-final and Manning Cup and drop out.
No, man, that's what you
No, than for they were GC and stats, they know. I'm telling you that.
Shane, that's what you are saying. You are speaking from a fan's perspective.
Well, you go ask me why you ask off camera, no, Mr. Off camera, some Kingston College players. Me why you go do that and come back to me, MG.
You are speak from a fan's perspective.
No, MG, so go do the work and prove me wrong, no? Talk to them offline and come back. A Kingston College player and say, would you have preferred to reach a semi-final and Manning Cup like what you did, and lose from penalties versus lifting the Walker Cup trophy? You go and ask them and tell me what them say.
Got semi-finals at the Manning Cup. Got semi-finals at the Manning Cup. Or lift the Walker Cup trophy. And you are
why you ask them? Why you ask them?
You really believe say a team with players who have never won a title would have prefer losing a semi-final than lift one title?
Yes, trophy? Kingston College, yes. GSC, yes. Hakeem, I am telling you that.
Hakeem.
Yes.
Wagwan.
Yeah, man.
Where's Hakeem? Wagwan.
You know, hear me there, man.
Hear. You have to start out it.
Yeah, I hear me better now?
Yeah, man, I hear, man.
Yeah.
You have to lock off the sound in the background now.
STGC, GSC, and KSC, me I tell you, they would rather drop out a Manning Cup semi-final than win the Walker Cup.
STGC life said KC, JC, STGC always prefer a chance to win Manning Cup than to win the Walker Cup. But listen
of
to
course.
STGC. If with the foresight, you drop out in the semi-finals,
they would rather 110 million times the prestige of going to the semi-final. Yes. It makes perfect because you know go to school why you not understand, brother. Because you not gonna understand MG. We don't play. We know is no. I am speaking from knowing the culture. The culture of this is a culture of excellence and not mediocrity, brother. Trust me.
You are speaking from a fan's perspective. You not speak from a player's perspective. I'm tell you no. Do the homework, MG. Me want you go in. Me want 10 persons from them 3 school. 10 persons from them 3 school, MG, right, so do a poll and come back to me. Well, man, you see, let me tell you. You hear una say. Una speak when the facts say una win the amount of titles on win, so una deem the trophy the relevant. More you listen, more STGC and shit, more listen. Want to listen. You guys are speaking from the facts say we have culture of winning. That's what I say now. Me gonna ask you a question now, Shane. More ask you a question now, Shane. If Manchester United drop out of Champions League no, like they're on the verge of doing that. You think say when they win if they win the Europa League, they're not happy?
You most happy, but you still not go up. You're not go half as happy as if you did win the thing.
Shane, but at the end,
anybody will win the Walker Cup trophy, I got jump up and down, MG. Them are going to jump up and down, and they are going to be elated. But there is a because you leave the season with something.
Why you think you're
hold on. You leave the season with something. But what I'm saying to you is the way the joy of reaching the semi-final and the prestige of reaching the semi-final of the Manning Cup is it is like a psychological trophy which weighs much more than a Walker Cup trophy.
You watch the Walker Cup today?
This MG, them a go play a feed, them a try get something, them a try see a face.
Why them happy when they win?
Because them a try get something.
A coach like Ferguson will win so much title. Why I'm happy when he win?
Because him a try get something out of the season instead of zero.
Based off a culture, a coach like Ferguson is supposed to happy about that because at the end of the day.
No, yeah, but there are levels of happiness, brother. Zane, there are levels of happiness. Trust me, you should know that. What? You should know that.
What?
Yeah, if a man in a relationship with a woman and me can happy and next man happy, but there are levels to the happiness. Me can be me can dip on a scale 10, you dip on scale 6. You get to me and say, your happiness.
Let me show you this. You know, it's very funny. May I ask that question? You think, based off of your level of happiness, do you think you're as happy as Jeff Bezos?
Me?
Yeah.
No, happiness is relative. Like what? Yeah. Yes, but that is exactly my point. No, that is exactly my point, though, MG. Let me back up. Let me just say. No, MG. Let me tell you what I say. Happiness is relative because the psyche of schools like Kingston College, GSP, and the psyche of schools of like Kingston College, GSP, and
what speak about the players?
Yes, so
players.
But the players grew up in that culture.
Shane,
the players grew up in that culture, brother.
Shane, let me ask you something. Your Kingston College school, with a school average age of be a little youth, this is them first them a push like this. Them for them age. And one of them a push to get something. Even if them push extremely hard and not get the money up, because they know say possible this year we might not really ready yet. Think about the opportunity for them still lift the Walker Cup. Even though they say, boy, you know say the squad not fully 100 yet, but we still lift the Walker Cup. Next year we can go for the Manning Cup. But this
you ready for my answer?
So
you ready for my answer?
The culture what you are telling me about, is
you ready for my answer now, MG? You ready for my answer now, MG? Me want to tell you how proud the fans are and the players are and how everybody is of this Kingston College team. Right? It would have felt a lot different, MG, if they drop out and I play for Walker Cup now. Right now, my Gladbach boss all the little youth them represent themselves at such a high standard.
Yeah.
People who in the finals could not beat them in 90 minutes. You know, understand how proud we are of the achievement. For a team where I'm at the bottom of my top 10 at the start of the season, brother. Reach the semi-finals and the finalists them for both competitions could not beat them in 90 minutes. You know, understand that, brother. It's a different level of elation and feeling versus if they were playing for that other cup where Issa choose to diminish.
All right. Now, let me tell you, first of all, me personally, don't play how you feel.
Because you don't understand the psyche and culture of these schools now.
Fine.
You see,
Fine.
the culture of where you went to school is different. So I understand your mindset. You just feel like say I'm want to win
All
something.
right.
But
So, hold
these
on, man.
schools are used to winning.
Let me ask
And
you.
wait now,
Fine.
wait, even
Yeah.
hold on, now, even if the players never win nothing, they have been so what's the word? They have been so educated about the history and the prowess and the achievements of the institution that them attend. They have now taken on that persona and whole thing about the school. That's why a lot of people sometimes say KC a cult, because we understand what the institution has achieved and done and what it's all about.
Me hear what
Right?
you say.
You get to me? I say so. For us, it's about going for the highest level.
Okay.
And me really don't want to disrespect the Walker Cup and Ben Francis Cup because there are important names that are attached to the cup. But I keep saying, you hold on now, you are refusing to see that Issa has diminished and tarnish the people them name and tarnish the cup.
Me never refuse.
Right?
No, listen.
You refuse
Shane, I've
blatantly.
never disputed that. I've never disputed that. All I'm saying, despite all of that, you cannot downplay the opportunity for a school, no matter how big or small the school is, for players to live. You know how much players got JC and KC for much years and now win Walker Cup, now win Manning Cup. See, you tell me now, say those players wouldn't win nothing. Wouldn't want the opportunity to win at least one of them.
Me I tell you, say, them youth are where they pan the KC team.
Yeah, tell it. No, you cannot justify for the youth.
Them youth are in this. Them no win nothing, but brother. But brother, you see we are
can't tell
nothing
yet. You can't justify for them. Them no win nothing yet.
Them no win nothing yet, brother, but they are winners to us, brother. Because they are winners to us because them exemplify what exemplify what the motto is all about, brother.
Shane, you speak from a fan perspective because you say this is what you say now.
So me tell you, if you ask them the player them from them three schools and me tell you now.
They are winners to us as fans. So you're looking at the players them in your life.
And I saw the players them talk too. I used to run for KC, brother. I saw we used to talk, brother.
Them in your eyes. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. I would advise you, Shane, to speak with the players themselves to get a better understanding.
But that me advise you to do to MG.
You see the old boy culture. You see the culture where the old boy follow with. You have to understand, say, people, the link in the comment section. You have to understand this, yeah? Let me give a perfect example. People give Cup credit, you know. You're lucky, you have to understand this, yeah? You need to understand this. Cup have significance based off what players want. Players want it. Fans want it, you know. But the players are they go play feet. And them put them body on the line for it. And you tell me, say, after all of them, the hard work there, you tell me, say, you know the good thing about it, Shane, me I speak from a fact, me I speak from a player's perspective, and me I speak from the aspect of speaking to other players, speaking to other great players who have achieved a lot as well. Every day, where you think about this topic?
Yeah, MJ.
Yeah.
Blessed evening, everybody.
What go on?
MJ, I understand where Shane and forward from, because I used to attend Calabar. You get what I say? So you see the culture, them school there are cult school, MG. Shane, you can't tell me nothing. I was in Calabar institution. Brother, MG, as all Shane said, most of the fans them would rather to drop out at semi-final than to go play the Walker Cup.
That's the fans them?
The prestige with them. Yeah, most of the fans them.
Okay.
Me as a fan, I tell you, I speak as a fan from STATHS perspective, and I don't look at the Walker Cup. Same as though Shane don't look at it. Right? But the players them are different people, them have their mind. And if them say them still want to play, there's nothing the coach can do but make them play. So, me agree with Shane on one aspect, whereas as a fan, we all know the prestige will carry out and we not go want that. And you gotta have players who probably not go want it to. When them hear about the prestige right and all of that. But for somebody who never win anything and don't win anything and them have a chance to win, them are going to win. Because them are youth same way, them are students same way. So it's a give and take situation. I agree with you, MG, and I agree with Shane on the point where I talk about the culture and the development of the schools.
No, but what I am arguing is you cannot impose the fan mentality on the players.
No, we are going to talk as fan, but you can't impose it. MG, the school already imposed that from a step through the gate, MG.
Exactly.
MG, you see
and that MG can't relate to MG cannot relate to that, brother. That may I tell you.
See them all boys school here and them traditional from you go through the gate, MG. From you go through the gate, you enter the gate. Certain things are embedded in you. And them
from you enter the first day.
Enter the first day, MG. The more you know the school song. The more you know history, the more you know this, the more you know
that
this.
happens in every school.
Every day, one comment there, every day, one comment. MG.
You may hear.
May I switch the sport a little bit? You see, Sherika Jackson the other day, I think a world championship. Right? She want to go on with the 100 and the 200. And when Shakari mash up her head in the 100, me want and she get silver. I want you go back and look on that race and look on Sherika's face. Look on her reaction to getting the silver medal. If she did totally happy about that. I just want you go back.
No, I understand that because she wanted to win the goal. But
so not that me I say, brother. In a retrospect now, she said, boy, at least me get something. And she said, yeah, you know, me get silver.
Look at this now, Shane. You see, that's what I'm saying now. You see one time I got champs 2011. Me win gold at Charlie Mount. I was the fastest boy at Charlie Mount. Me win the gold medal for sports day 100 meter. Me win gold medal for 200 meter. Me win gold medal for 4x1. Win bronze for 4x4. Cause me never none of them rest that. You see one time me got champs, Shane go run. That is where me come to the realization say me fast at my school, but me not fast outside of my school. Me go back up on Delano Williams, Jazil Murphy, Omar Cummins and Adam Cummins. What look ready here you there? Then the man me go back up on and realize that me fast only at school. So me accept say I'm just not as good as them. But guess what I was willing to go and train and work harder to become better than them. But it's just that tracks was my thing. But this is what me I tell you. Even though I was used to winning, I was so disheartened when I come fifth in a race, guy. Man, butter my foot. I was very upset. But you know me look and say, the reason why these guys would have beat me, the strong possibilities they would have trained harder than me, they would have put in more hours than me, they work extremely harder. I have to accept that and say, know what? I got double my work. So, I understand where I come from, say, the winner's mentality and all that kind of stuff there.
No, but MG, it's a bad analogy because if you look at the tracks on the European circuit, and I'm calling from Europe now, you have a B race. You have the A race and the B race. Right? There's no way the winner of the B race is ever equivalent to anybody in the A race.
Thank you.
Let me finish, guys.
Yeah.
Let me finish because I'll give you a different perspective. The only difference is to incentivize the B race, you get maybe a 5,000, whereas the 8th place in the A race don't get anything. But the 8th place in the A race has the possibility of winning the $50,000 prize.
All right.
Right? Where the B race can only get 5,000 maximum and you still have to win. My problem with this whole football thing, as you said before, we don't have enough football in the schoolboy competition anyway.
Yes,
I don't know how you're going to work it out
football
with schoolwork, but listen carefully. We can add more. The problem is you cannot bastardize all like venerable competitions like the Walker Cup, which started in 62. Ben Francis, I can't remember when it started, probably in the 80s, by just switching the format to accommodate the European Cup, UEFA Cup style stuff. I agree we can have UEFA Cup. I agree that smaller schools get a chance to play in this stuff, but it will never be the equivalent. And the Manchester United, no matter what anybody say, Manchester United may celebrate winning some Caribou Cup or something because them fall down so low.
Yeah, but they want the highest
but hold on. But Manchester United as an institution, no, it is not where they want to be.
But listen,
Exactly.
Well, I know, no.
Exactly.
We want to listen to me now. No. I do not disagree with what you're saying that the biggest institutions want to win the biggest titles. I do not disagree with
Everybody wants to win the biggest.
Everybody, even the smallest institution where not even have the resource, not even put in the work, want to win it. But what I want you to understand is this. You see, that's a true winning mentality. Even when you fall short, whatever you can win at that level, you still want to win it. That is winning mentality. So the whole aspect of the boy, because of Ben Francis, because of a Walker Cup, boy, really relevant, this or that. That is not winning mentality. That is pick and choose mentality. Let me say something. Let me say something. Pep Guardiola.
We hear what you're saying, you know, and I'm not necessarily agree. I don't think we all
listen now. I'm listening, my boss, listen now. Pep Guardiola wants to win every single thing. He wants to win everything. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me. No, look at this squad. Look at this squad Pep Guardiola put out for the FA Cup and for the Carabao Cup. And tell me they don't want to win everything. It's a winning mentality.
You think you want to win the Europa Cup?
I mean, if in the Europa Cup, you think you want to win it. If Man City jump out of Champions League, I'm telling you, Pep Guardiola is going to go his hardest for win the Europa Cup.
Because that him can do that.
Because
if he gets a few injuries, he will choose. When he gets injuries, he will choose. When he chooses, you know what he's going to choose.
No, but listen, no man. Listen, man. Everyone will always choose first prize. It doesn't. You know, if you have winning mentality for one, choose first prize. Everyone will want to win first prize. What I'm saying is winning mentality from me I give the coach at the highest level. Alex Ferguson, Mourinho, Pep Guardiola.
They're going to want the concession prize, MG, because there's nothing else to get. Because them need a concession prize because there's nothing else to have. So what
I'm saying to you is, Shane, even if it's a concession prize, he's going at 100% that he must win it. Guess why? Because this is the winning mentality. It could be. It could. Let me tell you. Fine.
All of that is true.
If Pep Guardiola do not deem Carabao Cup as important.
Yes, but they're not gonna feel the same way about winning it.
Shane, you keep on talking about as the fans.
Silverware to them, man.
The problem is your wrong focus. Here's why I'm saying this. When Pep Guardiola don't win the the Premier League, Premiership, but him win the Caribou Cup. Yes, him put out the squad, him try fight for the Caribbean Cup because he can no longer win it. But his season will be seen as a failure.
Yes, in his view, I mean the dispute. May I tell you, I do not dispute that.
Exactly.
I not dispute that. But what I am saying is, true winning mentality, even if you still not get first and second prize.
And we're not going to disagree with you on that.
Please. You are going to go 100% same way for third prize, even if you don't.
All of us arguing at cross purposes. We're not really disagreeing, This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Even if you don't win like the main prize where you want to win, you still happy say, boy, me still get
here's what I have against what you say.
Yeah, but there are different levels of happiness,
MG. There's no way you can come third now on competition.
MG,
you're not listen, please. I want to listen. Una impose. Impose how you feel.
I hear you, MG.
You cannot come. There's no way you can come third. Just listen, please.
The right point is you cannot destroy historical competitions.
No, just listen to me. Me not destroy it. All I'm saying is, when you not understand me, I say there's no way you can come third now. For example, let me use Casey. Let me use Casey as a perfect example. I'm going to disembark on a whole theory about winners win and and then what this.
No, it's not about winners winning. It's just tradition.
Just fine. Me go disembark on the tradition now. If you had the opportunity to win all cups possible in a schoolboy football, if you're in school, you can win all 5 cups.
Yeah.
Just listen, man. Win all 5. Ben Francis, Walker Cup, Banning Cup, the Casa Cup, Champions Cup, and Olivier Shield. 6 of them.
Yeah.
If you had the opportunity to win all 6, me ask all on anything, would you guys go for all 6?
Yeah.
Why?
They always do it.
Why?
Yeah, man.
Because all of them what this cup,
champion.
cup, as they call it, the Wanta Cup. The problem is you have to lose to
No,
get
man.
into
Well,
it.
no, man. No, listen. You want to understand the message.
And nothing wrong with that.
You're,
I said,
you're winning
You win it.
well, no, man.
everything.
Just listen, please.
Yeah,
I
and
said,
you're
one
better than
time,
everybody.
there are 6 trophies what schoolboy football play for.
And
I said,
not
ask the
everybody
question.
can
If you
win.
guys
You
have
can
the
win money.
opportunity, well, no, man, just listen up, please. You're not going to hear my point if you not listen. Because when
I hear
you think
you.
about
Go
your
ahead.
culture, when you think about your own ideology, I'm
No,
going to say,
no,
move
no,
away
not
your
at all. I
ideology
hear you.
and listen to logics. If you have 6 competitions you are playing for, and you have the opportunity to win all 6, you will go 100% to win all 6. If you don't win 5 and you win 1, it must have meant that the team who winning 5 of them were better than you in that competition. So,
Yeah.
at that point in time, you win that one, you are good enough to win that one. You have to celebrate it because at least you say you win this one. So let me ask that question now. So Burnley now win the Premier League. Burnley got obsessed boy, I'm not win the Premier League. No,
It's a false
because you're not gonna say boy, they're not used to winning. Fine.
MG, you're destroying your own argument. Actually, your old argument.
No, I'm gonna speak from the culture.
I can buy your old argument.
You speak from culture. You not speak from logic.
Call it the Wanta Cup. Let's call it the Wanta Cup.
Do not say Walker
argument.
Cup. Ben Francis and Walker Cup.
I'm just making a
Ben Francis and Walker Cup.
No, it is not the Walker Cup.
Well, listen, man.
This is why I'm trying to tell you it's not
the
Walker
great
Cup.
men them.
How many
The
Walker
great
Cup
men them
have
give the
Georges and
competition a
KC
name.
How
Respect the
many
name.
Walker Cups have Georges and KC won?
No, yeah, that's a reason.
No. Follow me. Just
We
follow
don't
me.
know that.
Follow me.
We don't know that.
It's 16 or 17 each, right? It's
Yeah.
way out there.
So what
If
does that
now-
mean?
If next year now, no, just listen here. If
So
next
why
year
them
they
win it?
go
Why
make
them
semi-final,
play
they go
it
make
then?
semi-final and win another Walker Cup? You think Georges or KC people going to count it equivalent to the other 16 Walker Cup? That's my problem with you bastardizing.
They
me.
may
You
not
cannot do
count it
that.
as, but it is.
Right? It is not.
It
is not.
Reason from the
Listen,
personal,
listen.
on the feel. That me could take
Yeah.
our old feel. Me could go to the players them. Me
Did
could
you
put
know
aside
that
with
JC
feeling.
didn't
man.
even like the old
Put
Walker
aside
Cup?
with feeling. People wanting to put aside the feeling.
So no, MG,
Put
you
aside-
go interview some KC and JC and George's people and come
Hold on, you
back.
feel like the ball them and say, boy, they
Them
don't
not
want to
go say
walk
that.
up.
Shane, me can guarantee all of them not go say that.
No, listen, me never say
Shane,
all
them
of them
not
are
say
going to say
that.
that. Hold on.
If
Hold on.
interview 5, if MG interview 10 of them from each,
Them are, 9 of them are
MG are
going
going
to
to
win.
win. More 9 of them are going to say them.
9 of them are going to win.
No, me disagree.
Mr. Shane,
Vehemently.
Shane, me can
Me
bet you.
disagree vehemently.
Shane,
Here's
me
the
can bet
question
you.
that you need to ask. Here's the
Shane,
question that
me
you
can
need
bet
to
you.
ask.
Me can bet you.
MG, here's the question I need to ask. Ask, like how the KC situation is perfect, right? Would you prefer to reach the semi-finals of the Manning Cup and drop out versus
Win the
going
Walker Cup.
to walk and win the Walker
No,
Cup?
man, I win.
Go
I'm
and
excited
ask the
about that,
Kingston College players
Excited
them
about
that.
that.
Jamaica College people.
Them are going to say them that win Walker Cup same
Go
way.
ask the
Me
JC.
guarantee that.
Every day, a madness you attack
Shane,
every day.
Shane,
Madness you
Shane,
attack
Shane,
every day.
Shane,
And your
Shane,
MG
Shane,
come and tell me, say,
Shane.
more than 50% a KC man them say so. Yo, I'm a KC man them that. Me I tell you that every day. A madness you attack. I'm a KC man them that you know that. Me I tell every day, let me tell you, straight madness that.
Shane, I
Let me
feel
ask you a question. What if
from.
JC wins the
listen.
Walker Cup this year?
Shane a feelings.
What if JC
I know
Jamaica
feelings,
College-
brother. Reality of the culture of the school, brother.
A feelings. You
Reality that.
I feel it's never going there.
I know feelings. Make him go do the work, no? Make him do the work.
Shane, just ask the question. What if JC win Walker Cup this year? That is a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, but no. If JC, listen.
What do you think the JC people are going to feel? They're going to kiss them rotted teeth.
Oh.
JC.
So hold on. So you're telling me, sir, for the Walker Cup finals, JC supporters them never come and them will kiss them teeth when they win the finals.
They're not going to come like they would come for the banning.
So you're telling me if them win it,
No, I don't agree with that.
Hold on, you're telling me you're telling me if them win it, they not come celebrate. The fans are not celebrating, the players are not celebrating.
But they're not feeling it. Don't be
So
honest.
we are telling me
MJ.
Hold on, you're telling me the parents them for the players them will lift the trophy. The players
MJ.
Shane, are you telling me the players and the family? Hold on, Norm, hold on, man.
We are the
Norm, you know, so now listen to me.
MJ.
Listen, Shane,
Let me ask you. We know MG. Me gonna show you seminar speak with feelings. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna act me. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I ain't not act me yet.
Give me that.
Hold on,
yeah.
Hold on,
Talk like you never go KC, Shane.
Talk
Talk
like
like
you
you
never
never
go
go KC.
yeah, man. So listen. Me want MG. You go back to a video of last year's Manning Cup finals.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to look at the amount of blue shirts in that crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And me want you, when Walker Cup final come, to then take a picture of both. And I want you to tell me how much blue shirt you are going to see. And me I going to show you, so me I going to kill your argument and not at me yet.
Let me share this now.
You, me want you do that.
But they're never come out.
This is the greatest Walker Cup ever.
Hold on, man. Listen to me now.
Which is brand
Listen to me now.
Which you don't normally have.
All right, fine.
Yeah, but it's still not going to ram like that. Me I bet you anything. And can't lose.
Una nah listen to me. Una talk. Una nah listen to me. Fine. Me hear that.
But?
And my question to you, me ask you now, if these youths lift the walk, if JC lift the Walker Cup this year, more ask you a question. Do you think them family now go proud? Do you think them friends them now go proud? Do you think the players them now go proud? Me ask you a question there.
I think the family
proud to an extent. Proud to an extent.
And their fellows
proud to an extent.
They laugh at them.
Proud to an extent.
I'm telling you, that's how schoolboys are. They
Who are laugh at them?
Win the big thing.
Hold on. Who are laugh at them?
Them fellow schoolers.
You think so JC can come and show off with a Walker Cup trophy against the KC team, yeah? You think so, MG? The KC man, I'm gonna laugh off of them, brother.
So, hold on.
Yeah, tell her that, brother.
Hold on, man. Fine. You see me, I tell you, you speak from a fan's perspective, you know?
No, it's also the culture of
But that him not understand, it is the culture that him not get. Him cannot relate to that culture.
MG is right.
He went to Charlie Mount, him cannot relate to the culture.
The culture
It
we
is
are
right
talking
in one
about
way. That
is
is
a
not
fan
fair.
culture.
It is not fair. I get
But it is, but the students them, listen, just like you, I can tell you, but listen, the first day you walk through GSC, the first day you walk through Calabar, the first day you walk through Charges, Woolmers and KC, there's a certain level of things that are imparted upon you that impact your life from the first day onward until you're dead.
Hold on, Shane. Let me speak as a footballer would never make it. Let me speak as a footballer would never make it. Do you know
a Charlie Mount footballer, sir?
A Charlie Mount footballer never make it. Do you know the impact that you have as a footballer when you look by your resume, especially in Jamaica? Walker Cup winner, Ben Francis winner, Manning Cup winner, Champions Cup winner.
We are going to ask you which year. We are going to ask you which year you win the Walker Cup then. It matter. It matter because we are going to ask.
It don't matter.
Hey, let me tell you this. You see when I do interviews of people and I say, all right. And them say them have 3 in them CXC.
Yeah.
First question I ask them which year. Because there's a certain year when 3 was not a pass.
Oh, Okay. Which was when?
Zine and 3 was made a pass relatively recently, so it matters which year, brother.
Alright.
Me I go ask you which
Let me put
year.
something here now,
Because if you tell me say since it became the losers cup, me not have no much rating to that because you have to lose to win the cup.
MG, I ask you a question.
Don't they
No,
say
before you go ahead, I just want to ask you for historical
CX is
context.
easier now, Shane?
MG, did you know when the Walker Cup was full knockout?
Shane, don't
Did
they
you
say
know
CX is
that?
easier now?
What you say?
Don't they say CX is easier now?
Yes, but that is debatable. It's actually not easier. It's because access to information is there more.
So,
You have
so
easier
based on the
access
facts,
to
they have
Going
information.
off
access
on
to
a tangent
information.
and leave it.
Like back in the days when they have people who have to go to a library and then something because they don't have internet and stuff.
Yeah,
And them still pass. So me ask you a question. Are geniuses in this time versus in back in the time there? Geniuses in both time though.
Yeah.
Alright. So does
MG.
does it genius in a newer time not as good as the genius back in the older time?
Yeah, but you talk about genius. You now compare apples with apples. Remember we say a tree in the CXC. Remember, tree. Meaning say you barely pass in a nowadays time. But in my time, when me to get 3 on my profile, that was not a pass.
Alright.
When me look for my profile now, I see the 3, me disgusted by it.
Alright, so me ask you a question now. During the time when the Manning Cup was only 4 teams, should we disregard those Manning Cup in the time there?
Me not disregard it, but we always say, boy, we always put an asterisk beside to say them time there I did 4 and 6 people in our competition.
Because of 4 or 6 people.
Remember, we not ignorant, we know.
It's the same thing apply to English football. You have so much teams.
So hold on, man.
But that's not the point I want to make. Let me move the argument forward. First of all, did you guys, I don't know how old you guys are, do you know when the Walker Cup used to be straight knockout, when everybody could play a Walker Cup?
Yes, I know. I am old enough. I'm one of the oldest persons on this.
That is the point I'm trying to make.
No, man, but listen,
we need to preserve something like that and still have this new cup, as you said before, because I agree.
I agree with you 100%.
It's developmental,
so
this new cup.
Well, on. You know why the structure changed?
No.
The structure, one of the main reasons why the structure changed is because in Jamaica, we are not playing enough football.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that was not it, MG, around. MG around. During the time, it was very much publicized during the time when the change was being made.
Why?
Super Cup came into play and they were saying that they were being overworked. They were saying that, yes, that is exactly what happened. And MG should have known this too. So they were saying that the boys are being overworked. Matches were too close to one another. So they didn't want them to play for they didn't want them to play for Super Cup, Manning Cup, and Walker Cup.
Fine. So who are playing more games?
You interviewed Jackie Walters
was there or no?
A few days ago.
What
did Jackie Walters say? Jackie Walters said extend the season, because we not played enough football.
Exactly.
Put another month on it.
No.
Make it done in January.
No, listen on, please. No, me ask you a question. When more games are played, when Super Cup did that go on, or no?
When more games was playing?
Yeah. When
more games are playing now, maybe because you have more teams.
When Super Cup is not going on Super Cup, or no?
You maybe have more teams, yes.
No,
so
man.
Maybe
No,
you
man.
have
Listen,
more
no,
now.
man. No, listen, man. Answer a question straightforward now.
I said maybe you have more now
listen,
because you have more teams.
Norm, you can't answer one question if you don't listen to the question. Norm, when is it more games are being played? Is it back when Super Cup did go on, or no, in this time? Yeah?
Well, I answered the question already. Let me repeat again. Now that you have more teams playing the competition, you probably have more games now.
Probably.
But that's not the point.
Probably. Well, no. Listen,
that's not the point.
Well, no. Listen, no. Back then, as I said, Walker Cup and back Ben Francis was a straight knockout, though.
Yes.
So how is
at
it
one point,
that
and then
no,
they changed it to
listen,
only
man,
second
listen,
round.
You answer the question. Just listen to the next part. How is it that now when you have groups in a Walker Cup and Ben Francis, you have quarterfinals, you have semi-finals. How is it that back then you have more games to play? Now you have round 1 and then quarterfinals, semi-finals. How is it you now have more games to play now?
When in my time, Manny Cup never have Group F. You had maybe 3 or 4 groups. That's it. Right? St. Mary's College.
So how is it that, according to what she said a while ago, them did play too much game back then?
Hold on, MG is not me say so. It's not we say so. And it's not that long ago they changed it. Probably about 7-8 years ago they changed it. It wasn't that.
In Jamaica.
So it's not we say so, MG. It's not me say so. That is what Issa said.
I'm tell you now, in Jamaica, we are not playing enough football.
We agree with you.
Yeah, we agree with you, MG, 100%. We agree with you.
So one of the ways in getting more football played was
no, MG. Listen to what the man has said a while ago. The recommendation.
Because of that, first round teams don't even get to play Walker Cup. That's my point. Everybody played the Walker Cup before in the right to Walker Cup. You get your chance, you punch your ticket.
MG now listen, man. Right. MG now listen. MG now listen. MG. So listen now, MG. Listen.
It changed 28.
Exactly. Recently. Exactly, MG. In fact, because when Super Cup came in, the match them was being played like back to back, and them I say boy, and them I complain say the kids them too much back to back matches and all kind of thing and stuff.
And guess what?
And Issa decides say them I go do that. But what Jackie what Jackie Walters said. Hold on, let me finish now.
Carla Kirk.
Yeah, when I say me listen show, but even if me take it back way back, me used to play Manning Cup.
Yeah.
In the mid-80s. And
which team?
Quarter-final.
Charlie Smith.
And just a quarter-final team them alone play for the Walker Cup.
Yeah.
Yes. They cut it in about 85. Yeah, but I older than him, I can tell you when it happened.
And everybody play for Walker Cup by them time then.
Yeah.
So, me don't know how they do it now. Me not too follow it now.
Yeah.
You have to lose in semi-final.
And just the top 8 team play for the Walker Cup.
All right. So the issue that they're having at this moment is that I personally believe that the fans them start to refer the Walker Cup and the Ben Francis as Losers Cup.
MG, let me finish now.
And from my perspective, I think that is very much, I don't like it. Because I do not believe, the players them who work so hard, even if they don't get to win the Manning Cup, so they get the opportunity to win the Walker Cup.
MG, just let me finish
but a lot of persons are saying it's the Losers Cup. And me, I say, I don't...
MG, make him finish. Because I have a point to show.
Seems like, it's when I say MG, it look pan now. Back then, we used to fight for win the triple.
Yeah.
We used to win Walker
exactly.
and the Oliver sheet.
Yeah.
See? But I kind of realize when I look at come like say, like the man them go for the Manning Cup, come like them not care about the Walker Cup no more.
No, because you can't win both. You can't win both anymore.
No, because because remember saying no, if you go for you can't get the Walker Cup now if you go for the Manning Cup. No, that's what happened now.
Exactly.
So if you're going for the Manning Cup, you go straight for the Manning Cup.
The point to me I make is like when the man them say the Losers Cup, it kind of seems that way they know because you can't go feed. You understand me?
Because it's a fuck it up. Sorry to put it that.
MG no one hear that, you know.
Issa mess it up. You can have this.
Issa mess it up.
The thing is that I am not disputing the nature or the structure of the trophy. I am disputing the fact. Just listen, I am disputing the fact that the fans consistently calling it the Losers Cup.
Because you have to lose to win it.
So you have to.
But I disagree with that. I don't disagree. So
if you have to lose to win it, now what is it? Why you want to pretty it up, MG?
not
because
try.
we're
You
not
have to
really
lose to win it. What is it?
Fine. So
Guys,
if that is in
realize
nature,
we're not really
hold on,
disagreeing.
man. If that is in nature, how you have to win it.
But you're repeating
Just
the
listen,
same
no,
thing,
man.
MG.
No, listen, nah, man. Now I'm gonna keep
I
on
hear
attack
you,
on
man,
nah,
but you
listen.
repeat
Me
it.
hear what you say while
I
I'm
give you a
Me
solution.
hear what you
I
say
can
while I'm
give you
gonna
a
say
solution.
that is how you win it. You have to win it, you know. And I'm saying,
give you-
even
and I give you a
if
solution.
now I'm listening. Even if that is the way how to win it, you don't need to degrade the competition because of your own personal
It's
benefit.
a cause the degradation.
It's Issa do it. It's Issa do it. It's not the fans. It's
But
Issa do it, MG. Issa do it.
Did Issa
Stop
call it
blame
losers
us.
cup?
It's Issa.
Give me
It's
1
a
minute.
solid
Give me
that.
30 seconds. Guys, give me 30 seconds.
No,
Here's the
it's a
problem.
call-
With this.
yeah. Yes, Kurt.
MG, give me 30 seconds. Here's the problem with the Super Cup.
Listen
The
to Kurt
Super
now.
Cup, like the old one.
No, hold on, no, you cannot talk now. Making same point, and then I can't talk now.
Yeah, me that love to kind of go back to the point where you can capture all trophy where them kind of set up. But the only thing it gonna make the season too long.
And them cannot do
Because
that.
by now,
They can't do that.
When me play Manning Cup, you know, I think about only 20 teams in a Manning Cup.
Exactly. So what am I to do? What them have to do?
Yeah.
Them have to restructure some of the competitions them to facilitate same amount of game within the same time period.
Yeah.
So you have
And disrespect Mr. Walker and Mr. Ben Francis in the process.
So even but at the end of the is either them restructure it or then get it out. Because they have more teams in it.
MG.
So one of two things. Either they restructure it or then get rid of it. So my question is, Kirk, do you think they better if get rid of it then? Since the fans know what call Losers Cup?
Well, right now,
MG.
Hold on. Go on, Kirk.
Right now, it been around so long. Remember, you know, it happened long before even my school exists. Remember, you know, Walker Cup exists long, you know.
Yeah.
Long time from PSC and Judges and them team, that a few teams, them and whole matter exist.
So best of all, just restructure them.
I don't think you should get rid of it.
So-
I think them should restructure it. I love to see a school and go for everything.
Hold on, Kirk. This is what I'm saying. We as fans, the next time I say we keep on and speak from what we feel would want to do. So here what I am doing now. I'm taking away the feelings from it and apply the logical thing that can happen or the logical thing that should happen. Since we cannot take away the trophy, because as we said, boy, we shouldn't. If we can't, when I call it, take away the significance, then we're not supposed to take away the trophy. For it to remain and have the same significance, then you'll find out that the commission will have to go longer, which go beyond the required time period the commission is supposed to play. Because you have to remember, say it's a school activity. So guess what? With it being restructured, I don't appreciate the fact that people are turning on now at take away. I mean, this is not players that do it. Fans are take away the significance of the trophy of winning
players do it too.
a school football.
Players do it to MG.
Yeah.
Players do it
But
too.
listen, no. If you're playing the Casa Cup, you can win the Casa Cup, Champions Cup, Olivier Shield. That's 3 trophy. That's 3 trophy. There's one other trophy where you now can win that gives the next team them an opportunity to win the trophy there. So
We don't have a problem with that.
because the team that can't win the 3 trophy, they go for the 1 trophy. Only demoralize and degrade the other trophy. That's all I'm saying is we should stop demoralize and degrade one trophy or the other, even though based off a structure of the trophy. Because at the end of the day, all of these trophies have a level of significance to the players. That is what I'm saying.
I know fully well what you're saying, MG.
Remember, say Walker Cup is a knockout competition, you know, brother. Remember, you know. So,
Yeah, man, yeah.
And being that you're right what you're saying, you'd have to extend the competition, and then remember it's a school thing. You know,
We can't extend it.
knockout competition. You
I don't know why we can't.
Say the teams, the top teams, like how it used to be. Like, say for instance, the team, the KCI.
Just listen, hold on, man. Just listen now, no. We have that already. That is the Champions Cup.
Yeah, man,
Yes.
Understand?
So you want to have another Champions Cup with a different name then?
Or what they could do then.
So you said she and Ben Francis to the Walker Cup to the Champions Cup format then?
Well,
But what sense does it? Well, I know, what sense would it make to have 3 competition with the same format?
Why I say you make logic and sense, you know, brother. But me just for me.
No, do not use a personal opinion. No, me could stick on logic and sense. Me could stick on that because that is what I want to do. I want to eliminate with feelings.
Well, me want to talk with logic and sense to me. I don't to answer the question then.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense for the changes to happen. It don't make no sense for you to change nothing. And it just see how it is right now. But where you are coming from,
Yeah.
you don't like the term, them a call it like a loser's cup.
That's all me just not like.
That's trophy, brother.
Alright, big up yourself, Shirk. Shane, where you say now, Shane? Big up yourself, boss.
All right, MG.
Eh.
There is one thing we respect with you, MG, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are for football in Jamaica.
100%.
You are, yeah, and it's not just one level, from grassroots, from the youngest age all the way up to reggae boys and reggae girls, and various competitions of different levels. So you bat for players and you bat for football, and we appreciate and respect you for that. And because you have that sentimental attachment, you think you're just talking with pure logic, but you are also speaking with emotions because of your love and sentiment for the players. And you know them personally, and you know how hard it is for the players to still be able to lift the Walker Cup. But I am also telling you that I am not speaking with only emotions. I am also speaking from logic. Because nobody thinks that the UEFA Cup and MLS Cup is on the same level. Nobody thinks that the Carabao Cup or the European Championship or FA Cup is on the same level as UEFA Champions League. There are levels of achievement and levels of joy that achieving certain trophies will yield versus others. This is pure logic. And the competition where you have to lose in order to then drop down to win those quote-unquote inferior cup, right, are never going to be viewed in the same light, no matter how you want, because of your sentimental attachment to the players and the fact that they still have to work hard and bust them tail to achieve it. Yes, if somebody didn't make the UEFA Champions Cup thing in the English Premier League, they never finish in a top 4. Yes, the following year they are going to fight hard in the Europa for the Europa Cup, right? And they are going to be happy when them achieve it, and the coach is still going to bust his tail to achieve it. But it will never be viewed, no matter how you may choose to bat. We are still going to look on it as a kind of loser stuff. Because the fact is, you have to underachieve or you have to lose in order to enter that competition.
I disagree with
and
that.
you are telling us that we are speaking from pure emotion, but you are not seeing that it is also pure logic.
I do not want to change your views on competition, because winning the Walker Cup is different, and winning the Ben Francis is different from winning the Manning Cup and the Dakasa Cup. It's totally different, and I agree with that totally. What I am saying is, I just do not appreciate the fact that we are taking away the significance of the players winning a cup because of how we feel about that particular cup. We feel that the cup not value nothing, so because we feel it don't value nothing, we impose that on the players and say you shouldn't feel that way there as well. You should feel that way there as well, like how we feel. Because we should not be winning that, we should be winning this. So listen to this now. if Jamaica Premier League team, Waterhouse, win the Jamaica Premier League, but them can't win the Champions League, are you saying that they should not be happy about winning the Jamaican Premier League because they can't be able to win the Champions League? Or let me use the term, let me use the CONCACAF Champions League. So them fought, listen on us, said the season start. They weren't able to win the CONCACAF Champions League because they were participating in the CONCACAF Champions League, but then win the Jamaica Premier League. Don't you think they should be happy? Or because it's not at the level of the CONCACAF Champions League, it's a loser's cup, or it not have no significance to it? Oh, Shane drop off. Ranking, where you saying ranking? Big up yourself.
Yeah, me there listen how long, you know. You see,
Yeah.
me different from them and then. Me not go talk over here. I hear show, so me respect it.
No man, I say no, sometimes we roll like that, man. What for you? Heat up your argument sometimes, you know, make your head get hot. So I go on.
Me share same sentiment as you, you know. Probably to one different light, but me share exact sentiment as you.
And you are come from
Alright,
the
number
culture
one.
school them where winning is everything too, you know. And big
MJ,
titles.
me come from Cornell College, brother. So we want to win everything. So alright, watch out now. When we did we lose the first two games in the quarterfinal group. That's a show you.
Well, Ronald, you play
We
football?
lose. Yeah, man.
You play
We
the
play ball, man. Yeah.
So me and you
What me
come
I
from
say
the
is-
same mentality then.
Right. Watch me now, no, man. That's why I say when we lose the two quarterfinals, we lose to BB Cook, we lose to Dintle. We have one game left. Right? And man, I tell me, say, oh, no worry ahead, man. You have Ben Francis to go play and Ray. I say, brother, I don't worry about no Ben Francis, you know. Because
You
I
want
still
the
have a
Dakar
chance
Cup.
to advance in the Costa Cup. So I don't want to hear about that. I not even look upon him. I don't worry about Ben Francis. See? The point I try to make is everything come down to mentality, my bro. So watch me now. We now go play the last game against Garvey and lose. You think me, I go tell a man, say, I Ben Francis, me just say, me not busy with the non-tal. We go up a state, go fight them to death for MG. And my back's like a bull when me lose. What me say? And no man can tell me nothing. But no hype or nothing like that, brother. Because everything MG come down to mentality. That's why I not agree with what Shane said about how if you win a trophy, you can't go hype on nobody. You don't need to go hype with nobody. And nobody can tell me nothing. As a coach or as a player, MG, if me drop out of a competition, right? And me decide say, you know what, boy, it ain't work out, you know. It ain't work out. When it ain't good enough or with the unlucky or whatever, I will drop to another competition. Who is you if you tell me, say, what me win, not have no weight? I couldn't care less what you think because
That's
that can't
not
go
what
in
Shane said.
Yeah,
What
me give you a
Shane
perfect
said
example.
is that
Yo, hear
would
me
you
out, G.
prefer
Hear me out.
Hold on,
Yo,
you
hear
don't
me out,
talk,
yo.
continue
Yo,
winning?
no,
No,
yo,
no,
hear me out, G. You're not going to talk over me, then. Just hear me this day. You see me? Yeah. So watch me say now. So if a man come like this now and say, yo, boom, you win Walker Cup, so you know win nothing over me. Or I'm gonna go try bash your achievement, MG, make them do that. Because that now put nothing on my table. You get me? I try, so it's like a man I try to play your work and I try to tell you this and that. That with your talk can't go in my trophy cabinet. So it's like, what me I go to take
Again, you're arguing at cross purposes.
Yo, bro,
Again,
listen to me, I say, no, man. Yo. Listen to me, I say, bad man.
Guys, I gotta go. It's 5 o'clock. I'm in Europe.
Then go on,
and I'm
man.
telling you,
Go on,
I'm
me,
around
MG,
circles.
So me, I say,
We're not
MG.
making nobody interested in solution. They're interested in just giving them the points across without looking at the historical context and understanding how we can fix the freaking
Bro,
problem.
No,
Not going to be fixed by us.
we
no,
not
we don't
talk
want
a whole lot of nothing on the show, bro. That is
No,
the
we
problem.
cannot change the
And
structure
nobody
of it.
can tell them nothing.
No, we cannot change the structure of the competition. We cannot change it because at the end of the day, we have to remember.
We have already made changes, guys. That's a problem. The Super Cup, now called the Champions Cup, is only for the elite. They change the Walker Cup only for the elite. Where is the guy, the small team, who can get an equal chance like in the FA Cup?
Ben Francis
That's what
and
they've
Walker
taken
Cup.
away.
Ben
No,
Francis
it's
and
not.
Walker
Ben Francis
No,
and Walker
you
Cup
have to
changed
go
that,
second
bro.
round to play that. The first round, people don't get a chance to play that.
No, because
That's the point.
that is in world football. That's just how it
Oh,
is
so
in
the
world football.
first round people don't count now.
No,
Because
because
they're
it's
not-
in
No,
world
you
football.
don't.
But
First round is competitive.
no. to have another competition, no, that will definitely cause problem because of the duration of the competition supposed to run for. So you have
Why is it the duration have to run for that?
No,
That's the
well,
point.
no.
Why can't go to January?
No,
in fact, it will go to January if rain fall enough.
No, there's
because
a
it has
reason.
happened before.
No, listen, Norm. The duration of competition must stay within that because of the factors that it's a school competition and they have a stipulated time period govern. It come like say, boy, you have to work at 9 to 5 and you can't go above that or below that. You have to work that. So it's governed like that. And they can't go beyond. That is the reason why I think the 15th of December cannot pass. So why I find out even in the Manning Cup and the Casa Cup, because a lot of games never get to play because of rain, you find out a team play backlog game within no time and every 2 day team play. Every 2 day team play because they must get the game out before that time period. So there's no more commission that can be added. So
they got right now that is out down from the sky and tell you say it can only last for 3 months.
Yeah, because so if but
why can't last for 4 months or 3.5 months?
No, it can't touch.
It
just can't touch. It just can't touch. Just like how 24 hour can't change because of 24 hour. Because
no, that is foolishness. Because the European League lasts for how long?
No, because this is schoolboy football.
Ballers in Europe play for 10 months a year.
No, this is schoolboy football, not that the league. The league lasts for the year. This is schoolboy football.
American football play how long it play in the college.
That's American football. That is college football. This is high school. Totally different.
Exactly. So everything is totally different. Who made up the rule that it can only last 3 months? So that's my point.
No, that is the thing. Because
tennis lasted longer than 3 months.
No, because we can only facilitate for it to run that time period. That's what I'm saying. So we have other competition that can go right through a year. We have other competition that can be done. But for this particular competition, this is a stipulated time period and it cannot change.
And who stipulated?
The governing body of football, because they know what can happen. Remember now,
that's why the football not going nowhere.
Listen on the norm. We have a set amount of referees, right? We have a set amount of officials. There's not enough money to pay more. So we have to utilize what we can. We have to utilize within our resources and boundaries.
So why we don't cut it down to 2 months?
But if we start pushing further now, are you going to sponsor them more money?
I said, why we don't cut it down to 2 months and save money then, if that's all?
No, if we cut it down to 2 months, so that means that there's going to be less football. Which me and you disagree to that. We don't want less football. We want more football.
I'm just saying that this stipulation don't matter. When they were paying people $1 million for win Super Cup, why they never put that in the general competition?
No, it matters. No matter it matters. So
they find money when they want to find
money. Incentive for partaking in the competition. It matters.
They find money when they want to find.
No. That's not how it is. That's not how it is. Remember, at the start of the year, if they get $100 million in budget, and they have to facilitate spending that $100 million throughout the 3 months. So if them go hard on the commission night now, guess what got them? One of the commission are going to take one extra $20 million, and guess what the problem now? People not going to get paid. They know that's a problem all lawsuit.
So
you cannot have that.
Knockout don't add that much.
Eh?
Knockout doesn't add that much.
No, it matters.
Because you go back and forth.
No, it matters.
If you lose in the first round, you're out. So it's like a table.
So may I ask you a question? What you think is the solution?
I think we need to reintroduce the Walker Cup and the Ben Francis and keep this new Present Cup as well too. I like them both, and I think they can work in this cycle. And guess what?
Tell me how.
And guess what? If you want to win 5 competition,
tell me how.
Phase it in. They play more matches. Simple.
But how?
Extend it instead of it ended in the end of December. Put it middle January.
Oh, okay.
End of story.
So. Remember this now, say
2 weeks.
Listen, please listen. The game ends December because in the middle of December we have end of term exam.
Yes, so you have a break, just like the clouds.
You have a break from the league.
Yes,
and then and then start about January after the holiday. After the holiday when we near man get fat and relax.
So what? You want to win?
No, that's not how it is, man.
Who win Australian Open for tennis?
No, those are you cannot come.
The people who win Australian Open for tennis don't eat turkey dinner, all right?
Just listen to them. You cannot compare other nations to what we are doing because we have to operate.
Australian Open is not a national thing; it's an international thing. And
But
for the guys who in
at the end of the
Australian
day, we
Open,
cannot do everything.
they
that we do
deny
other
themselves a
nations.
heavy Christmas dinner and then practice throughout Christmas
We
and
cannot
then make the
we
long
can't
trip
do
to
that
Australia. And then
No,
win.
we cannot do that. These are school kids. These are school kids. These are not college kids.
But they might play Major League, they might play Premier League, they might play all kind of something all the time.
Yes,
So,
but not within the school bound. Not within the school bound because
so
the
but don't
school-
tell
the
me they're school
education
kids.
norm.
They can do it.
It
Physically,
cannot
they
happen.
can
Norm,
do
Norm,
it.
just listen now. You're not listening now. You are saying
I'm listening to you.
Norm, you are saying it
Yes,
can't play
I'm
because
listening
you're
to
looking at
you.
all the different factors them that you have seen. And me I tell you what they hear, who have been in the football aspect of these things, I tell us it cannot happen because me see why it can't happen. That is the reason why you think say no, there's many reasons why it cannot happen. That is the reason why it don't happen.
Yeah, but
That is
there's
the
many
reason why
reasons why it
you have
can
player-
happen.
Eh?
I understand there's many reasons why it doesn't happen, but I understand
No, there's many reasons why it cannot happen.
That
Not
can
doesn't,
happen
it
as
cannot
well,
happen.
too. But it can also happen. That's all
No,
I'm trying to
there's
say.
many
Everything
reasons.
is possible.
No, there's
Politics
many
is
reasons.
the art of the possible.
Everything is possible. For example, it is possible for man to fly, but not now because the technology don't available
But this is
now.
not a big stretch because
Yeah,
everybody else
it's
is
It's
Well,
possible for
well,
man fly, but not now. Me not talk about going and play. Man fly for their own, take down and flap it and go up and fly.
That's
It's
a poor,
possible,
that's
but
a,
you can't
that's a false
now.
equivalence
Just
because
listen to no,
we
you
have
cannot-
precedent worldwide where this is done.
You talk about
So it's-
worldwide. What about not Jamaica?
Yeah, put Jamaica exceptional.
Yes, we are
If we
different.
took that attitude, we wouldn't be winning up.
No, we are different. You are different, Norm. We are different.
Yeah,
You don't have the
clearly.
resources.
That's why we match up Olympics for the small size. Yeah, and that's why everybody in Europe thinks that Jamaica have at least 10 million people.
That's also it is. You will excel in one, and in one you will struggle.
No, what
No,
I'm
man,
saying,
you can't excel in
we
everything.
didn't use to excel the
No,
same
you
way
cannot
in
excel
track
in
and
everything.
field.
You
We
cannot.
didn't use to excel the same way. Don't come with our come up bits. Come here, follow this track and field long time.
No,
I
you're
mean,
talking about
I-
track and field, and we are good.
All I'm saying in track and
And
field,
we have
MJ,
excel in track and field, but we
we
don't
did-
excel in other things
MJ.
because that is track and field.
until
Yeah,
we
no,
applied
drift,
ourselves.
drift and front, MJ.
Jamaica applied itself, it can do whatever it wants.
No, you're just
I'm not giving no
Norm,
excuse.
Norm,
I
you
knew
failed
when,
to
I knew from at the beginning
Well,
when we used to box a bronze medal out of people's
Fine.
hand and happy for a bronze medal.
that is-
and now I see the same organist fan
Well,
them.
no,
If you win
that is
silver, them
track
show
and
off.
field, Norm. That is track and field, and
Yo,
I'm speaking
let
to
me-
you.
Can apply it to
Norm,
everything.
listen, no, Norm.
You know, I went to school with John Barnes. He was in my
Norm,
class.
you know, me no matter
mic,
where you
same
MJ,
John
mute
Barnes.
your mic.
Nah, me no matter.
MJ, mute him mic, MJ.
Eh? It don't matter, Norm. You talk about whole heap of difference in my method. It doesn't matter because I
So
am.
how come John
No,
Barnes
no,
leave
funny
here,
thing-
go
well,
England and turn?
No,
what
listen
it
to me,
was?
Norm. Listen to me, Norm. Look at it this way. Someone is on trial, right? You never work in a courthouse before, and me I one judge, and me I tell you how the law set up, and you were never working in a courthouse before. I go tell me say it can do a different way.
Yes. And guess what? It's always that way.
Really?
When people break things, yes, because when Nicholas
So, Norm,
Copernicus and Galileo was
if you have never been
MJ,
in
found
MJ,
out it around there,
Norm, if you have never
And
been
then-
in a
MJ.
courthouse, you can't tell me as a judge how to operate.
MJ,
You cannot do that.
MJ,
Because you don't know the law to do
MJ.
that. You have to
Can't.
know.
MJ.
can't.
MJ.
You cannot.
I hear my bro.
Yo,
MJ, I hear my bro.
No,
MJ.
you
Not the,
know,
how you going to dream if you don't have a dream? And how you going to make the dream come true?
MJ, I hear my man.
Me I hear Ronaldo. Go on, run it, Ronaldo.
Yeah, come ask me a question because me come back on when I have a time to discuss because I sound like you're busy with this man. Hear me I say now, Norm. The World Cup is gonna change in 2026, and it's a whole much team, MJ. Much user.
40 something.
48 they're gonna.
Yeah.
All right, what you know? Yo, Norm, listen. You have to listen to you now, bro. You have to listen. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Just listen. So now the World Cup extend to 40 much, MJ? 42 or 48?
40. One of them.
Me no know what the number be. Me
I'm
personally.
telling you 48.
40,
It's going
40,
from
40.
32 to 48.
Fine,
That's the
fine,
day.
thank you. I don't know the numbers. Me personally, MG, things that are rubbish.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I believe that a person will struggle and tear up the whole squad and then if you do all sort of things and play all of these rounds, travel go yeah. So
all of them watch Brazil and Argentina. I'll fight at Burkina Stadium, all them something there. And then I qualify to World Cup. The best 32 in the world
Should be
is
played.
struggle to go there because they deserve to be there. You extending the World Cup to 40 how much is it? 40
argument, and I agree with you.
Basically, some free
bro,
pass.
just listen. You have to listen to him, G. You have to listen to him, bro.
Some free pass.
Yeah, but you have to listen to because you don't. When
No,
you tell
but
me
just start.
about
Well,
32
no,
as a
no,
perfect
no,
World
just
Cup,
start
right?
talking.
I
I'm
start
trying
74
to
World Cup
make my
at 16.
point, bro.
No, I mean just start talking. Make him talk now. Yeah.
You have to make my point. If I can't make a point, MG, me I just jump off if you can't talk.
Go on, man.
You see me? What me I say is no. You extending the competition to make more people feel welcome. Is it two people? There's two type of ways to view it now. People will say more people in the competition now, right? So there's a more chance of a person coming in and rare. And there are people who are saying it's perfectly fine where it is, you know. And extending it will make it lose its value because of more teams. And you probably have one team like me no want disrespect no country. Yo, bro. Me a forward. Me a come to MG.
Yeah, I understand them say because at the end of the day, you go find out that some lower ranked teams are coming to come pick up all 10
You're
or
making
15 or
shit
something.
argument now.
Eh? You go find some
That is
lower ranked
Shane's
teams who come
argument.
pick up some big beating.
But that is Shane's argument.
Eh?
And actually, nothing is wrong with it. You see, he doesn't understand the perspective. 74 World Cup had 16 teams. Then went to 24, then went to 32, and then pushing to 48.
So
of
it's
course,
one
you
and
can
so
push
it's a point
anything
to 100
past
teams
the
now,
bound.
right? Everybody participate.
Exactly, that's what
No,
I'm
me
saying.
answer
So
no. What does not that not gonna take away the
I
value?
am not bringing in more teams. In fact, you are going to destroy your own argument. So we should keep St. Mary's College and we should keep the newer high schools out of the competition then because it's getting too big. Is that the argument you want to
No,
make?
remember no. So we're speaking about the World Cup. The World
Yes,
Cup.
and I'm applying it to
World
the,
Cup.
I'm applying it to
So
the
based
local
off of your
football
logic then, that means the Premier League could just open up and make all other teams in front of the lower division come play then.
No, what I'm saying
So
is we have World Cup and
Yeah.
we have other competition. We have CONMEBOL Cup. We have,
Good. So if you cannot win in and come the ball, why you think you deserve to come to the World Cup?
you can go both, but that's not
No.
the point I'm making.
No. You have to win your come the ball or your work you conquer region.
No, you
to
win
go.
qualifiers. You win
Yeah, you have to win your qualifiers to go.
But the South American Cup
No,
is
but what I'm
completely
saying,
different.
is
can
why
win
you get a free
Copa
pass?
America has
Why
nothing to
should
do
you
with-
get a free pass?
What do you mean free pass?
Now, what I'm saying is, if you want to open up everything, especially at the
saying
elite
to
level,
open up everything.
well,
That's not what I'm
especially
saying
at
at all.
the elite level, it should remain elite.
I agree. I'm
It
not
should remain
disagreeing
elite.
with that.
So guess what? No.
We don't have
The
that
World
argument.
Cup, you know, when you listen to this, right? The World Cup is open to everybody, every country. But guess what you must
Yes.
do? Guess what you must do?
Qualify.
You must pass your respective qualifiers. And you have a designated amount.
It's always been that way. Yeah.
Good. So which means opening up to more teams, it don't make sense to have qualifiers then. Just open up to everybody then.
No, but that's not the point.
What the
You're
point?
conflating things that have nothing to do with each other.
Eh?
So the point is, if I'm using that argument that the gentleman from Cornwall did not want it go to 48, that's equivalent of saying too much team in the Manning Cup and we need to kick out the new team then.
No, listen, no.
That's equivalent.
No. Well,
That's not what I'm
Stop
arguing.
right there.
What I'm
Stop.
arguing for the Manning Cup
Hold on,
is-
man, no. Stop right there. All schools in the town area are eligible to enter the Manning Cup. But
You don't have to
listen,
qualify?
listen. But one school alone can win it.
You don't have to qualify?
Listen to what I'm saying. No, you just automatically enter. Once your school the urban area, you automatically qualify. Listen to this.
You don't remember the
listen to
discussion
this.
7
Well,
years
no,
ago?
man, listen to this now. No? You don't have to qualify because it's a school commission. Listen to this.
You may have to.
Listen, no. Only one team can win it. So even if 10 more schools come in the urban region, the 10 can join Manning Cup.
So going
But only
from
one are going to win
32
it.
to 48 is only one win in the World Cup.
But no,
That's,
when I listen to this,
that's an
well,
argument.
no, man. When I listen to this, and no, when it goes
MG,
on
me
to
come back, you know.
when it goes on to the Champions Cup, only the elite of the elite can partake in the Champions Cup. Why? It means that these teams are good enough to
You have to
partake
qualify.
in it. Listen, no, man. It means that these teams are good enough to partake in the Champions League. So if in the Champions Cup, so if you have a Champions Cup and you have the CC, the Cornwall, the Glenmuir, the Dintil, the JC, the
Whatever.
KC, the Georges and Calabar. Imagine now if them vote me up on St. Mary College, these Tarrant and these schools go join.
Thank you very much.
Does it make sense? Me ask you now, since you have said vote me up, does it make sense? That is the reason why you have the World Cup is an elite competition. You have to be the best of the best to partake in it.
Struggle. Yes.
You have to struggle to make it.
We are arguing across purposes.
Good.
What I'm saying is, 7 years ago,
well,
I don't think you remember, 7 years ago, there was a discussion of splitting the Manning Cup and the Costa Cup into zones.
Sense.
So Division 1 and Division 2, just like in England.
Sense.
I know, but that's what they were saying.
Yeah,
and that way they could play more games.
Well, not, me could you and Ronaldo say first. Go on, Ronaldo.
Yeah, don't finish my point because I'm really distilling there. Just you want to help defend your point because I'm share your sentiment. You don't cut everything short. So what I say is MG, when it comes down to change, not everybody is accepting of it, right? So that was the point I'm basically making, Norm, with the World Cup extending. Because I am not for it. MG, me personally, if it's 32, all right, okay, good, we agree on something. Good.
I prefer 24 actually.
I could have 6. I believe that the less teams enter MG with the quality that they have, it's the better the competition will be, right? Extending it, fine. I have to still watch the World Cup. I love it. I don't agree with it changing. That's fine. We will move on and we watch it and we love it, right? Okay. That's just the point I'm making. Not everybody is accepting of change. That's just the point I'm making.
Yeah, that's the point.
So the World Cup and the Ben Francis have changed again. I don't agree with it, MG, right? But what I agree with is the format. Like, so basically, I cannot, me as a Cornwall College fan, we never made it to the Champions Cup, nor the Costa Cup semi-finals, right? Our season is not over yet, right? It's not like when the season starts, we say, all right, we are go for the Ben Francis now, that we want. No, we are Cornwall College. We want to win every single trophy.
Yeah.
We are now eliminated from a competition that we are not good enough for. Drop down to another competition. We are going to win it. And MG, there's nothing. Norm, I'm just making a point, Norm, because I'm going to make a.
You're from Montego Bay. I ask you, is there a team called Mobay High?
Yeah, it's a Montego Bay High School for girls. It's all girls school.
I know there are some new teams that came in, and the point I was making before you came is that the extension to 48 teams is the equivalent.
No, man, we're not depend that, man. We're not depend that again, man. We can move further now.
No, I'm just saying that it's not a right equivalent. I get what we're not really disagreeing, guys. We're just talking about fine tuning the concept that would make it acceptable for everybody and please everybody and give the right incentives. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so let's finish now. I'm gonna give you the floor, right? So changing the format, MG, a lot of people won't agree with it. And to me, the only problem I have is I thought to make everybody happy is to change the name of the competition, right?
Yeah.
Because people have the Walker Cup and the Ben Francis in such high esteem, which I share that sentiment as well. So you have now changed the format where a person cannot win that trophy unless they have been eliminated from the Costa Cup, right?
Yeah.
So some persons have that emotional attachment to the competition, yes? So what you do is you just change the name of the competition to please everybody else. They don't want to do that. They want to keep the same name in respect of these persons, which I totally agree with. Because there's always two sides of the story.
It's not respect, brother. It's not respect, though.
Hold on, MG, Shane, hold on. Me make a point and then you can't talk, right? So what I'm saying is, right? So there's always two sides to look at something. So now we can disband this whole Ben Francis and Walk Up and it finish. And then we just have we have a new trophy. You have the MG trophy and you have the ranking trophy. One for urban era, one for rural era, right? Which is fine by me. Totally fine. I'm good with that. What I'm saying is it also can be a state where they're saying we don't want to just end their whole name on the competitions.
Yeah.
Let's keep the name but change the format. Right? So what I'm saying, and Shane, I'm glad you come back, Shane. So what I'm saying is, right, if a team should drop out of a competition, Shane, which we know that every team wants to win the big one, no big team, as a matter of fact, I don't think any team in the competition should start out saying we want to win the Walker Cup. But the fact that you have fallen out of the major competition and then you come and win, as a matter of fact, if you come out of the competition and then you're playing hard to win it, because JC can just play some under 14s and just drop out of the season and say, all right, next year again.
Yeah.
STATS can do the same. they are playing to win it. And when you win, a person just hold up their hand and say, hey, you win this, move on to next season. And that's it. Because if Connor should win the Ben Francis, I am not coming to hype on anybody. I won my trophy, won to the cabinet, I will move on. It's not the same prestige as it was in the past, and we move on from that. And I'm saying it, right?
And it doesn't really solve the whole situation.
I understand what you're saying. And I understand what you're saying. So what I'm saying is, right, you can't disband the joy of winning a trophy or the significance of winning a trophy, right? We were not good enough to win the major one, and we
understand what you're trying to
win those major trophies.
Hold on. The smaller teams a chance, but they don't give the first round teams a chance. You lose in the first round, you're out. You don't get a chance to play Walker Cup.
That's just how it is.
And that's bad.
That's just how it is.
Yeah, but
all right. So your argument, Norm, is that every team that enters the Walker Cup or Manning Cup should have a chance to win a trophy from the first round.
All the first round losers should play this competition, not just the ones who go to the second round and then lose. You see what I'm saying?
No.
Wait, let me see if
you give the small teams a chance, that you really give the small teams a chance. What it is a nearly cup. You nearly made it but didn't quite. So therefore we give you a chance. But
the context to nearly me.
Yeah, but the problem is your problem is not developmental. If you truly want to be developmental.
Listen to me, I said, Norm. Listen to me, I said. If you aren't at the level to advance from your group, you're not at the level to partake or play against the teams in the second round. You understand that?
Yes.
It means that you should work. No, I'm listening. It means that you should work on your team. So next year you'll be able to partake in these amenities. You can't just want free something so and you know work hard for it.
Also, the FA Cup is foolishness in England. Then. And everybody can play.
And everybody can play FA Cup.
Everybody can play the FA Cup. Even non-league.
At every league, the teams at a particular level.
Non-league can play the FA Cup. Once you're registered with the FA, you play the FA Cup. Me and you can go register a little bit outside.
So you say, let's create an FA Cup then.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but the argument can be made any which way. I'm not denouncing the argument, I'm saying that if the real reason is to create more chances for the lower teams so they can develop, then you kind of truncated that.
So how them going to develop if
I'm not saying one way right or another. I'm just saying.
Me rebut to something I say. How will these teams develop if as them start out so them able to win them can run a particular trophy?
They're not going to win. But they will play more games, and they hopefully develop.
No.
So, Norm,
listen, you're rewarded to put in the work. You're not rewarded. You're not rewarded just because you come to party.
If you don't put in the work, you're going to lose quickly anyway.
Exactly. So why sense it? If you lose if it's a knockout game from first round, and you play one game and out, it still not make sense.
So then, if you were not good enough to make semi-final Manning Cup, why are you getting a chance? Work out.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
You can use any which way.
No, but that means the argument for the teams in the first place, them still not going to know because they're not good enough to even go to the next round.
But my point is, non-league teams will win. It happens all the time and nick out the big name teams. It can happen. And
I'm not saying it can happen, but what I'm saying is, Norm, at the end of the day, there is not a structure for that right. No. There's no structure for it. And then now you're going to start
we need to work on it.
Listen, you're going to start the debate we put in it, and it's going to go right back to the same thing I say. So we can't have...
No, I agree with you. That they mean today don't exist.
So if you know, we have to make it see away there. And
well, we need to work on it.
MG.
Yeah.
The thing is, the reason why even though the Champions Cup was changed to just the semi-finalists, is the whole load management and players, because it's not just the fans that talk about it, because the fans, they wouldn't mind if students then play 1 million match,
Exactly.
So we are go watch it. So what the thing is the coaches, the coaches are cried about it because the competition was usually 8 from D Cup and 8 from Manning Cup, which I loved, right? But they changed the format, which I don't agree with. But as I said before, you have to just move on. As I say, at the end of the day, I think somebody make a comment. You have to, like how Shane say, raise a loser's cup, and me say, me no matter what kind of cup it be me want, if me drop in a hit, we have to just respect each other and shake with hand pan and say, all right. Shane say a loser's cup, and me say a cup. Because you see, if I put losers in front of it, me just want to hear say second word, cup. And that I want if me in a hit. That is just my mentality. Because if me drop down at the man out of the Costa Cup and me drop to the Ben Francis Cup MG, me no want to rotate no baller. What me say? What? Cornwall College no rotate no baller. We have go for it.
Right.
In one competition.
So the last point
that is just my mentality.
So last
you get me?
season, the ranking last season in the Jamaica Premier League, right? This is what happened. At the start of the season, for the Lynx Cup, Portmore United did not even qualify for the playoff rounds in the Premier League. That is the finals, the playoff finals. They never qualified for that. They fall by 1 point.
Yeah.
So they never win the Premier League. Something win the Premier League. Mount Pleasant. But Portmore United won the Lynx Cup. And the way how the players them happy to leave the Lynx Cup. Remember is that the Premier League. They might take picture with them family, with them daughter, them son, them grandfather. They might give up a trophy, hug up a trophy, wrap up with a trophy, this and that. It was not the Jamaica Premier League. But guess what? It means something to them.
Something. Yeah, definitely. I agree.
You think that Portmore United historically is one of the biggest Premier League club in Jamaica. Multiple titles. Multiple, even Caribbean titles, not the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. They have multiple titles. But they won the FA Cup, which is actually a Jamaican Cup. A domestic cup. And the way them celebrate, because guess why?
When you finish everything.
All the teams will go on the playoff rounds and one win the Premier League. But Portmore United can lift them cup in front of all other what teams got there? 6 teams. I think 6 teams. 6 teams. They can lift up them trophy to all 6 teams. I say all 5 teams they want to win nothing and say see it here. Me done the season with this. Me lift the season with this. Even though me not win the Premier League, but me lift the season with this. Next season now we're gonna push for the Premier League.
Yeah, go back for the big one. Thank you very much.
Guess what?
Shane, where is Shane?
This season we lift something now. We put now a trophy cabinet. We're the biggest club in the Premier League. I'll put something now a trophy cabinet this season. Talk to my trophy cabinet. You can't disregard whatever you worry about. But talk to my trophy cabinet.
That is exactly what I'm saying. Shane, what you now, bro?
Yeah, so alright. There are only a few things that we disagree on. Most of what MG is saying, we actually agree on, just as the gentleman said. So we're not disputing that. If you lose, say you're not going to play feet and you're not going to happy feet. You're going to happy. I said that earlier. Because you're getting a consolation prize. It's just like if you win $1 million, but the ESA can win 200,000. You go happy at 200,000 and a zero. You go happy and go and fight and you go celebrate with your girlfriend and your mother same way. But you're not going to feel the same way as if you did win the $1 million. That is just simple the point. So we're not disagreeing. You understand me? I say? Yeah. We agreeing. And I'm saying to you, so it is varying degrees of happiness. Right? It's just like if you win 200,000, you're not going to be as happy as if you win $1 million. That is just simple the point. And I'm also saying that certain schools, right, that have a consistency in winning, or certain teams that have certain tradition, right, their degree of happiness would be even lower with winning the Walker Cup versus say if St. Mary's College was to win a Walker Cup. If St. Mary's College win Walker Cup now, it's like the principal, I'm sure, probably say holiday tomorrow. you get what I say? Yeah. But if KC win Walker Cup, yeah, them are gonna jump up and down and celebrate, but then it gonna die down within a couple of minutes. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So there are varying degrees of happiness, and it gonna impact different teams at different levels because of that tradition and that that kind you're used to it. You get what I say? And that is just and the final point. So all of those points that I just made, we basically agree on. This is the only thing we disagree on. I am telling you, that the KC players them would prefer to drop out at semi-finals of Manning Cup because of the prestige of knowing that you are a part of the elite teams and not a part of the second-tier teams.
I can say something to you, Shane.
See, that is where we have a disconnect. That is the only point to disconnect.
Yeah,
And one final thing. The gentleman was just saying, in support of your point, that one of the reasons why you like the Walker Cup, it gives other teams other opportunity to play something. And he was saying, further to that, if you were to extend it to even the lower tier teams, to even give them more opportunities too,
I would love that,
so that they get more games, so that they too get more games, and with more games against teams that are better than you, it gives you an opportunity to also improve. But you are countering your own argument. One second. You are let me just finish. Me soon finish. You are countering your own argument of providing an opportunity for the teams that are not good enough to play the Walker Cup, and countering it by saying the teams them that didn't come out of the first round are even further not good enough, so them not to play. You're counteracting the argument of providing opportunities for a team that are not good enough to win the Manning Cup. So that is my point. Go ahead, no.
I'm not going to dispute that. What I'm saying is, I understand that, and the reason I put up a counter to that part about the game, amount of game, is because it would be very, very difficult to facilitate it. It's, giving more games to the teams than the first round. Very, very difficult to facilitate it because we're already overused with staff, overused with referees, all them kind of something there. I mean, I agree. What? I'm going to ask you a question now, Shane. More think about this, right? Think about it, say, you are playing, listen now, Shane, you are 19-year-old, this is your last season. This is you know, going at Kingston College, this is your last season of Manning Cup. You have never won it before. You have never won under 16. You have been to multiple finals. Under 16 finals, then win it. Under 14 finals, then win it. You went to Manning Cup finals and don't win. And even Champions Cup final you go and don't win. This is the last year in a schoolboy football, and your team falls short, and you play Walker Cup, and you win the Walker Cup. And you want to put yourself as a player, and you are the player.
Yeah.
This is the only trophy that would have showcased that you went to Kingston College and you played for Kingston College, and you lift this trophy. May I ask you a question? Would you be proud of that particular trophy, even though you have went to many, many finals and didn't win those other prestigious trophies, but you win this one? Would you be proud of it, and would you be happy about it?
Alright, so I'm going to answer you. Yes, however, I'll be proud of making finals.
You'll be more proud of making finals than win the trophy?
I'll be more proud of making the Manning Cup finals than winning a Walker Cup trophy. Yes. So this is what I'll say to you, MG. I'm going to say this, I'm going to listen good. A lot of people find it difficult to relate to Kingston College Old Boys. They just, they normally say them not understand how them people are act so. There's a certain bravado, I heard, I'd say about the terminology, je ne sais quoi, right? A certain thing about knowing that you are going after excellence. You are striving for excellence. And yes, hold on. Yeah. Yes, you may fall during the process, but every single time you go out there, it's just the best you are aiming for.
All right. So
right? Yeah. If you fall and you win some cancellation, yeah. But you are the aim is always to go after that thing. It's just a kind of mentality that school has, right, that has caused them. Well, I know. that has caused them to win more. That has caused them to win more than all. I can tell you this: there's no other school that have more trophy in the cabinet than Kingston College. If when you combine all the extracurricular activities, but it's just a mentality that is there, and it's hard for the general populace to relate to it because they just can't understand it. But that is the mentality, brother. We will rather to go after something that is excellent than jump up and down for something that is substandard.
So listen to this now. I understand where you come from because you come from that way I say is more of the psychological aspects are
exactly.
So listen to this now. Me, I play for Excelsior. Me win Walker Cup at 15 with Excelsior. Me win Walker Cup at 18 with Excelsior. Win Walker Cup at 19 with Excelsior. So me left high school, schoolboy football, with 3 trophies. And you left with 0. And you have been to multiple finals, multiple this, multiple that. But you're a Kingston College player. So from your perspective, reaching those finals in your view is of more significance than the triple walk up that I've left high school with. You left with 0 trophies.
Of course.
Well, you left with
without a doubt. Reaching a Manning Cup final is not a joke. Reaching the Costa Cup final is not a joke.
Listen to me, I say.
Many are called and few are chosen.
Fine, Norm. Listen to me.
MG, I know where you're coming from, MG. But the reason why you keep asking that question is because you can't relate to the mentality,
no, man.
MG.
Well, man. Me stick with the mentality part, man. Because me stick with the mentality part. From the mentality part aspect, in your perspective, the sentiments and the psychological aspect of going to the finals vastly superior. But guess what now?
Yes.
Well, it's not
yes.
But guess what now? One time, me and you, in the same club, I play for the same team, and me turned to my trophy cabinet and said, from my young days, these are my trophy. And you had turned to me and said, from your young days, these are your finals. No one remember second place.
Hey, me can't tell you this.
Second place.
Me can't tell you this. All I have to do is MG. Me can't tell you this.
In a football,
once MG. It depends on the crowd that you're in.
Football.
Hold on, MG. Yeah, it depends on the crowd that you're in. You see, if you have an intelligent crowd in which the argument is being held.
You know have a better SBF.
Hold on. And context is brought to the fore.
Context.
In that, the context is.
Put context in you having a better.
The Manning Cup is finally so hard to get to, versus somebody who would have lost to go down to win a cup. Once context is applied and you have an intelligent crowd, they would definitely celebrate the person who was able to go to the final.
All right, fine.
And you can make shit. I win 3 Caribbean Cup and you go World Cup 1 time. Who better?
But listen, you see, let me tell you something. Caribbean Cup, 3 Caribbean Cup. What is Caribbean Cup, brother? Messi, before Messi win his World Cup the other day. Before Messi win his World Cup the other day, Messi would have gone to a finals. I never ever forget that he brought the team to the finals. MG said nobody no remember second place. Me member.
Yeah.
That's why I say it depends. That's why I say me member. That's why I say it depends. MG. That's why I say it depends on the crowd that you're in that is able to bring context. Cause you will show me your 3 Caribbean Cup where you as when you play against Trinidad and St. Lucia win versus Messi. We go the World Cup finals. You are gonna celebrate over Messi. Rubbish, man. That's why I say intelligence has to be brought to bear.
I'm not gonna celebrate over Messi, because Messi is that elite player. But another player nice.
But it's the same context, MG.
Another player nice squad who no win nothing at all. Him will never win a senior career and him a done it. So me and him at 35 and him a retire. Him play World Cup once. Me have 3 Caribbean Cup in my cabinet. Him a retire. Him can't talk to me. And him play the World Cup, he never trophy for sure.
No, that's why I say your mentality, MG, is a different mentality.
Right,
me and your mentality is different.
Shane, you know Hurricane, right? Shane, you know Hurricane.
You see that mentality?
Shane.
That mentality to me, hold on, to me, that mentality is an inferiority.
All right, fine. Listen to this now, Shane. Listen to Shane. Shane, listen to this. You are Hurricane. You want to know, Shane? You are Hurricane. You are Hurricane. I am Mikel Antonio. You are recorded as one of the best strikers in our world football. Who have won multiple games but no trophy. Me and Mikel Antonio have a Conference League trophy, European trophy. And we're done at age 25. We retire at age 25. You score way more goals than me, but you don't have a trophy. Who had a better footballing career?
The person that was able to bring his team to the most elite competitions.
But now have no trophy?
Yes, MG, that's why I say context. You see me say when you have an intelligent crowd that is able to provide context, they will look at it differently. When you have persons that just look at things superficially, say, boy, there's a physical 3 cup over there and there's nothing over there, then that level of simplistic thinking is going to prevail. But when you're applying common sense and intelligence to know that this person would have brought his team to the most elite of competitions, he would have fallen short, but then he would have exhibited greater prowess over the extent of his over his career.
You don't need one paragraph. That's a Christ.
Oh, okay. Interest, very interesting.
So it depends on the crowd and the level of thinking. Context has to be applied. Intelligence has to be applied in the conversation.
If Messi never win an international trophy,
he did.
Well, if he didn't, would they record him as better than, or would they put him as amongst the likes of Pele and Maradona and them personally?
MG, before Messi won that World Cup, they were already the comparisons.
Oh,
and you know why? The fact that he was able to bring his team to a World Cup finals have a great significance towards that. Plus the many trophies he would have won at Barcelona. But the fact that him bring him team go to a World Cup finals have a strong bearing. If you are able to apply that in an intelligent conversation.
So fine, let me apply it now. So Tottenham Hotspurs, who have not won a trophy in many years. For the past 10 years, who has been the most successful clubs? Who has been the most successful club where trophy is concerned? Tottenham Hotspur or West Ham? Who have been more successful?
MG. I am always going to apply intelligence in the conversation.
Okay.
If Tottenham is have gained higher points in the table and very much higher in the table, they would have played the better ball and have the better team.
Shane and MG, I'm not going to put you on the spot, but I want to ask you one question. If JC wins the Walker Cup this year, would the typical JC fraternity and including the players
MG think yes. MG think yes.
I am going
with KC result. I am going KC would be happier to win the Walker Cup.
Listen to me now, man. I'm making put my neck on the block. Say the JC players them. Well, on man, I'm going to put my neck on the block. The JC players them are going to be 100% happy when they lift that Walker Cup trophy.
Yes, but are they going to be as happy as going to the
because
Cup semi-final and losing?
No, because that's how it is. Because a different level of trophy. But I am 100% sure.
Not winning the Manning Cup.
Oi, hold on.
No, we not disagree. We not disagree. That's MG. Them are go happy, but then
when
there's
them
an
lift the
extent.
trophy at that point in time, then don't remember about Manning Cup. And show them enjoy them happiness. You know when they remember about the Manning Cup? They remember about the Manning Cup like 2 or 3 weeks after when everything cooled down.
Exactly, and the reality I got eat them. Say, no. We never win the big trophy.
But guess what? I say, all right, me win something same way. Me get a trophy and me take picture with a trophy. Me take a trophy.
Yeah, man. That's all right.
but
Them
I'm-
are
that's
happy.
the
What I'm saying
We
is,
not dispute that, MG.
May I dispute that? For JC? No, sir.
no, because you speak from your what you think and your
You want to
belief.
make a point?
Yes, I agree
point.
with you. I agree with you.
Man,
But
make a
still,
point to change. Man, make a point to change.
Yeah, go on.
Because
Yeah.
to be honest, I think before we agree on whole for things, but
Yes, man.
Yeah, man.
I think we are worried we kind of bounce off of each other's statements. What me
it's
say
high
is-
level discussion.
Yeah, so what me say is no shit. Because I agree with whole when I say no. But it probably how we are discuss with our points. Me personally, that's why I say, I say personally, me personally think that the World Cup final bigger than the Manning Cup final this year. Personally, that's just me. Me thinks, yes, man. Me personally, Shane, me thinks that which stadium am I close to the National Stadium? Me don't really know Kingston, and I have to educate me.
Which what? Which team?
One stadium are close to the National Stadium.
So
Like
Sabina.
just one normal thing. Sabina Park. If you walk up a pair Sabina Park, it's a ram with the National Stadium. And
Yeah,
we not talk size.
Well, no, not necessarily
Madness.
madness. Not necessarily madness because them have a bigger fan base. So, yeah, them two schools have
want to see
a...
them two teams there.
But them have a bigger fan base. JC fan base is much more than Mona fan base.
Yeah, but JC
Much-
fan base.
No,
is going
but
to be
remember, no, this is a
disappointing.
Manning Cup what according to what I say. No. This is a Manning Cup, you know.
MG.
This is the prestigious trophy, you know.
MG, hold on. Shane just played perfectly now on my points. Shane was just saying that, right? The fraternity will turn out for this competition. I disagree as well. I respectfully disagree. I want to have
Me
an
never
argument.
said them not turn out. Me say substantially less.
Yes.
Me never said them not turn out. Me say substantially less.
Okay,
I
me
can tell
disagree.
if it was George's substantially less. Without a question. In fact, because we and KC tie are roughly tied for the number of Walker Cup, we don't want. It'll leave a bitter taste in the mouth because of the change in the format.
Okay.
I agree with that. But I think the fans are gonna turn up anyways because it's a final and it's a trophy. That's just my take on
I
it.
think the fans are going to turn up because it's two good teams.
No, fine.
JC and STATHS are two.
But that's what I say no. Remember, so no. Based off of remember, I only say the nature of the trophy, no. Because of the nature of the trophy, I don't think anybody will turn up. If I two different stadium the game.
No, MG.
I don't think nobody
MG.
will
I
turn
take
up
it
at the
too
Walker
far.
Cup. I
No,
don't think so.
MG.
I do not
No,
think so.
MG. I take it too far.
No, but
At the end of the day, no, MG.
Guys, the argument
MG.
feet, at 6 o'clock,
No.
nearly 6
No,
o'clock.
MG.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, people love football.
Yeah.
And these two teams have tradition and these two teams have fans. So we still want to enjoy a game of
May I ask you a
football.
question? Which match?
When we finish the one point, I'm going to press finish.
Which are the
What I'm
final
just
like if they
saying.
hotter?
What I know?
Which are
What
them
I'm
like if they
just
hotter?
MG.
Manning Cup.
All I'm saying to you, if you were to take a picture, and it's easy, just go on a video of last year's Manning Cup finals and look at the amount of blue shirts in the stadium. I am willing to bet you $100,000 right now, you will not see that many blue shirts this year. No, hold on, no. Me want you, if
No, but me explain
put your money on the table, MG.
Never explain. You want me
Put
explain
your
two factors?
money on the table,
Shane, let me
MG.
explain two factors then, please. Two factors are going to affect this year. And these two factors are going to affect the competition itself overall. One, the ticket prices are very much too high. So, for
No, you make excuse because you know you're going to lose. No, you make excuse because you know you're going to lose. You can't win.
Just listen up, more listen,
Because I'm
please.
really interested to hear it.
One.
What is one?
It's 1,000 for a student with ID.
Yeah, we get that. Number two.
Two, 1,000 student ID and 1,500 of adult. Last year, $500 student with ID, $1,000 adult. So they basically double for students now.
Expensive.
So last year, remember I said no, this is a school event, which means that more than likely you have more students there. You have less students now because
MG just come up with him excuse to get to you, man.
Listen now.
MG just come up with him excuse to get to you.
Listen to the second one now. Listen to the second one now. Last year, the Manning Cup final between STATHS and JC was the last match of the event. It was a featured game, which means that on any game at all, 90% of the time, the first game you don't have the same amount of turnout for the first game, no matter who I play.
What's
Because
the second
at that
game?
point in time, people are leave work, people are trying to get to see
What is the second game?
So the
Mr.
second
MG, you
game,
find the excuse them, cause you know you're gonna lose, you you find the excuse to
but
get to you, man.
these are
You
facts.
did well why you put your 100,000 on the table, you see, man.
These are facts.
What is the second
These
game?
are facts.
What is the second game?
Me, remember saying me find it hard now, cause me can't tell you. When me play, imagine the man them the students them where
What is the
I
second
go
game?
match in a week
MG?
and then end up a turn up and sit at that match and then can't afford it. They can't
What is the
afford it.
second game? Give me the context.
So the
What's
ticket price are low. If it this season,
We
me
get
see
that.
This season,
What is the second?
this season with the record one of the lowest attendance. This season with the record one of the lowest attendance in many different ways.
Point taken.
Last year,
what is the second
I
match?
went to a game down by sitting there, Fogar Road. It was CC
You don't give me the
versus.
second match yet, you know.
I think it was
So
CC
we don't get the
versus,
context.
Well, I know it was CC versus Central, and me I tell us the whole something. It took me one up me reach after three I think the Maypen 12 o'clock and the game is actually 3 o'clock. I'm reached down at the football field 2 o'clock. 2 why take me for reaching at football field because of the traffic. The place ram. Ram. This season, even when we go down there, people turn up, but it's not
Money,
at that
yeah,
number
the money thing.
because all about the factor of ticket price. It is huge this year.
So what is the second match? What is the feature match on the?
The feature match is
That's-
the Money Cup final.
I thought the third place match is playing.
No man,
That's
too
the
much I
first
play, man. No third place match.
I think them now do not, no third place
Oh,
now
it's
play
a
okay.
World
again.
Cup
The third
and
place.
Money
That's
Cup.
what they said
And
before. Okay, they
Shane,
changed.
don't
it.
be surprised if this year Manning Cup is turn off the Manning Cup is not as much as last year just this year. Remember we see the second. Remember saying even the semi-finals, you know, still
MG, because them not have as much fans, MG.
Eh?
They don't have as much. They don't have half as much fans as GSC. Come on.
No, but hold on. How much gameplay for the semi-finals? As Sabina. The Sabina the 2 games them play. The semi-finals game.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, MG.
Eh?
MG.
No man.
Yeah,
just
but
What
listen,
time?
just listen,
Let me make my statement. Just a few minutes ago, it was said.
Local.
It was said if the Manning Cup final are play in a stadium and the Walker Cup final are play in a Sabina Park,
Sabina
that-
get more people.
that Sabina I got ram. And then when we put the 100,000 on the table, I heard a plethora of excuses thereafter.
No, but
Said
you
why
know,
the ticket price high,
So
said this
you
and
think the
that.
Manning Cup would have
Yeah,
Shane,
Shane,
what he
answer
said
me.
is fair, Shane.
Well,
But here's
Shane,
the
answer
problem.
me. Shane, you
It's
think the Manning
only
Cup would have
one. It's only
Read the
one
Ram-
team
Ram-
that's
the
interested
Walker
in
Cup?
the Walker Cup this year.
Shane,
And it's Stats.
answer me,
Stats
Shane.
want revenge on JC.
Shane, Stats and
don't
JC are
care.
play at Sabina. You really think that Mona Idol have more supporters for them game than Stats and JC? See, Shane, me a
Yes,
neutral.
because
Me a neutral. And me can tell you which
because
one me a go.
Stats wants revenge from Manning Cup and losing many Manning Cup.
The
to
neutral, them know exactly
JC.
what
And no, MG are not
Yeah.
neutral. Everybody knows say your Stats and
See, they
Dintil
know.
fan. Everybody know
Some
and them
people
mother
yes,
do
when they
that
cause money,
better.
they see me on JC jersey.
Stats
Yeah.
has a redemption. Stats has a redemption. JC Vex. That's the
Everybody
difference.
knows
JC is disappointed.
any day Stats and Dintil win and them get over the underdog status, MG a jump up and down. So everybody knows
Celebration.
anyway Stats match they are there so you go the MG.
That's
Boy are neutral.
Next week match up there, come see me about champagne. See match reaction.
Shane, it didn't
Me have
leak
to
up
come
the
with
show and
champagne if
take it
Stats
out.
win.
Eh?
Lanesa say me for run a
If
poll.
it
and see which of them if
leak up,
Lanesa, me
if
not
MG
run
run
a
it,
poll,
take it
Lanesa.
out.
Lanesa,
Me I
the
tell
whole
you.
of Sabina go pack. Me not run a poll for that.
No, JC not turning out. Stats is the motivation
MG,
to turn out
MG, Shane.
to avenge
Where's the
Shane,
ranking?
question.
Ranking.
to JC. JC
Well,
has
well, no,
no
me
mean-
incentive for Walker Cup.
You're
They
not
just
away
don't.
Yeah, because Shane have no team in another competition. So Shane, would
Yeah.
you prefer to go watch the Walker Cup at Sabina Park with JC and Stats or Mona and Heidel and Manning Cup?
And at this present point, because of the Butler factor, I would prefer to watch the
And the
Manning
Heidel
Cup
factor.
final.
Yo!
Okay.
You would have a new Manning Cup. Your new Manning Cup.
I wouldn't.
That's
but, you know,
huge.
Eh.
That's huge.
Yeah?
No, which part you da go now?
But
Manning Cup or the Walker Cup?
let me go back to my point
Manning
though.
Cup final is
Let me
going
go
to be
back to my
history.
point. My point, original point that I made was this. Last year,
Big up Hakeem. Gio, big up yourself.
when JC was in the finals, if you take a pic and you see the amount of blue shirts, compare that now to how many blue shirts you will see this year, then I hear a plethora of excuses about ticket price
No, but
and
these are facts.
No,
and
those are
way.
These are facts.
give him a facts. But the point is, you and I know that JC has less of incentive. STATS has an incentive for revenge because STATS is a nearly guy who has not won since '87, and JC two times licked them out. So they have a point to prove.
You don't think JC want to beat Stats?
JC have no point to prove.
You don't think JC want to beat Stats?
Disappointed.
JC don't want to lose to Stats, you know?
No, but JC disappointed.
No, but they don't want to lose to Stats same way.
Yeah, they don't. I'm not saying they're going to lose. They're
going
to
lose, but they don't want to lose.
They don't have that fire.
Which means that the fans are going to turn out to support their team.
Not the same fire. Yes, no, they're not coming out in the same numbers. I'm sorry, they're not.
Yeah, because of the issues I'm listening.
No, not because of that. I get
No, you will make up things, MG. If things were equal, you know, so them never they come out in the same numbers.
If it was Manning Cup finals,
stop this foolishness, MG.
If it was Manning Cup
things
finals,
if the ticket prices were the same, they would not come out in the same numbers.
Yo, me I go do. Me I go run and poll on my page.
No, hold on.
On my IG page, me I go run
if
poll.
JC reach finals this year, Manning Cup finals this year, even with the higher ticket prices, it would have ram with blue. It would have ram with KC, it would ram with Georges. If Georges and KC did reach Manning Cup finals, they could have charged $10,000 at Steel Park. It just so it go. Right? Because it matters.
Killer Star, what a wicked set of people, man. The man must start the champion, the Kasafa championship on the same day. I walk one in 9th.
December 9,
yeah.
League Cup final and Ben Francis final.
And they must start the Champions Cup on the same day. Why Kasafa?
Yeah, ridiculous.
Clashes.
Mr. Montego Bay. Which final you would go to?
There's no business if it's a competition.
No, but seriously, I'm just asking in general thing.
No, man,
the final.
Yeah, would you go to STATS and JC?
Yeah, yes, man.
Versus the Manning at the same time then play versus the Manning Cup final?
Yes.
Well,
and
here's why.
If you want me to give reasons, I will.
Yeah, give me the reason why.
Okay, so although it's a lesser competition, I believe STATS and JC will be more of a fiery competition because it's not just playing for the trophy. I think they're playing for pride, ego. I think consistently there's a big rivalry between STATS and JC. So there's a lot of factors that you will play. There's a lot of factors to you play.
You think that overcome history? The first new Manning Cup champion in how long?
No,
to me,
me personally, yes.
No, yes, you know, hold on, man. Hold on, me ask you a question. You see, now you speak from a sentimental perspective, you know, because...
No, not sentimental.
Hold on, man.
This is history.
Yeah, look on history, fine. That history is more sentimental. We look on ball game now. Which game we might like to spend the money and enjoy ourselves? Which game
Heidel versus Mona is going to be
it can't like JC and Stats. It cannot. It can't.
MG, you have to agree to disagree, you know. You have to agree to disagree.
No, it cannot hot like the JC and it cannot.
I think so. I think it had to.
Shane, you feel like they want it. Even the Butler factor, you feel like
they want it.
Well, on, Shane, you feel like say the Heidel Mona game got hotter than JC Stats.
You know Heidel reached final already, right?
All right. So this is what I'll say. I understand the context behind STATS and JC because since 2017, coming up to 2023, it's just been war and war against
games.
Classic matchups, and people are interested to see at which point STATS can slay the giant. Right, and so there's always high interest, especially for MG where STATS finally overthrow.
Let me tell you, just know this.
But yeah, a lot of people would, because of that rivalry, would be excited about that. But I at the end of the day, it's hard for me to say which match would be more exciting because at the end of the day, the Idol Mona game is the Manning Cup final, one, and two, the Butler factor. How will Butler react whether him win or whether him lose? It's such a highly interesting thing.
Don't forget
you know?
Idol win Girl Champs this year, the man a roll.
Yeah,
and they've lost a final to George in 2012.
You know what is proven, Shane? You know what is proven? We have 100% facts at this moment that when Stats and JC buck, we are 100% sure that we are getting
to
money's
see a
worth.
classic.
We are getting money's worth. We're sure about that. We don't know if we're going to watch Idol and Mona and do some kick up and down and look.
No, but we know say whatever Butler do, I got entertaining. If he lose, it I got entertaining. If he win, it I got entertaining.
But Shane, match only nice when the fan support is high, is heavy. And that's a match nice.
It's going to huge.
I've been to many good football games, and because the fan support not high, the game boring.
Mona fans are high?
No, Mona fans. Mona gonna find some people for dress up in a pink and black and roll
not
up.
Not when time Wola down a Spanish Town Road come up a stadium. And that down a Savannah Park. And the Wola Road packed in a Savannah Park.
I think Stats is going to win the match because
this is evidence. We work out evidence. We'll see already,
but the evidence was at a Manning Cup level. The evidence is not at a Walker Cup level.
How much the game done last year between them? When they got penalties, 1-1.
What's it so? I didn't add much, man.
1-1. Mister, I think I Stats scored the first goal or JC scored the first.
I mean, I tell you, MG Hearts think when Stats lose again, man. You can see look for MG face, man.
When me nice stadium, Shane, I say me nice now, and the first goal lick it back on it. And me hear the crowd nice come down. I mean, me just sink in the ground and the ball. I think a JC score. I think a Fraser score it. And Fraser run go in that crowd. I saw me see my sucker go in that crowd now. I mean, I say,
we argue between Red Stripe and Heineken. Both of them have potential.
And then
we argue between Red Stripe
and
Heineken.
A Salman score.
Both games have the potential to be very good.
No,
for different reasons.
As human beings, all right. Let me tell you how you know in game at. This. Let me give some evidence, people, where media is concerned. Anytime you see a team of play, two schoolboy football team of play, look at the goal end where it's the most camera people. That is normally where the goal must score. So look which part the CC and Idol game did that play. Look which part most of the camera people in there. Back at the Idol goal. You know why? Because they expect that this is the goal must score. Now, if you believe that I've been put in a group right now, anyone in media group right now, and I can go in feedback and say Stats and JC at Sabina, Idol and Mona at Sedamis. And I can tell you, say, majority of them are good on Sabina. All I mean that person because they know that that's so they can get the most reaction and the most clicks and likes and interaction. Because of this.
No, because them know about the amount of crowd, the amount of fans that JC have.
Yeah,
they know that.
Big.
Man.
Not like them two teams there. Idol have fun. Remember saying even the Idol versus in the game. All little patch of people you see, and I think that's my Chucks player them come out, Chucks pan them come out. One little patch of people you see, make some look nice.
MG, you know what should have happened this year that didn't happen though? That would have drawn the most crowd. If KC beat Glenmuir in the semi-final there.
Have a CC KC final.
I have a CC KC Champions Cup final. Remember me tell you, Issa would have make money like crazy, brother. Everybody had there so.
You don't have hand to count that the money there.
That they wouldn't have hand to count that the money there, brother.
But I get them count.
But sadly, me keeper never they on him best this year, but that's where it goes. Me I tell you, but that would have perfect. Me not lie. That would have perfect. That would have done. Yeah.
Glenmuir in your brother's school.
But anyway, Jenks.
Yeah.
Our son's school then.
You
I
know
see a
after 12,
bishop.
right?
Don't forget the bishop is a judge yet.
Watch it. We reach out tomorrow already, no? December, we there no. We reach out tomorrow.
Take away argue about cup.
Yeah, man. I say show come on. Sometimes we have a free
It was a good discussion.
How much likes MG? How much likes?
Over 100, man. So we're good.
Only 100?
Yeah, more than
For
100,
this
man.
long argument. Yeah, no, man. You should have get about 1,000.
Over 100,
Yeah,
man.
man.
So
$1
good.
for each.
You're going, Jenks. So tomorrow, crap, we're not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow.
Hold on, may I show you something before you left MG?
Yeah.
Now, may I tell you, if it was a Manning Cup semi-final debate, you done got, based on how sweet the argument is, you done gone over 300, 400 already. Just because it's a Walker Cup debate. Hold on, no? Just because it's a Losers Cup debate. See, they see what happened.
No,
It even reflects. It even reflects. Me just a teaser, MG. But me just a teaser, but it even reflects in the likes.
Shane, you see, when I do the review for the Manning Cup and the Walker Cup final, in the poll, I go put, which game are you likely to go?
Oh, good one.
And JC Stats Sabina, Mona, Idle, Stadium. And make us see how the poll is, because me know enough.
Me don't know how it go because me don't know. Me can't even answer that one myself because me know say Manning Cup bigger but GSC fan base bigger. So it's just hard for me to answer that question.
It's turning out like
But Shane, you're not done so una go for Stadium already.
Hold on.
Them a go for hide.
Yeah man. Yeah, there's some would edge towards this. So go watch. Because me want to see, just because me want to see Butler reaction. Priceless, man. Entertaining bad man.
MG, can we change the name to Want a Cup and Need a Cup? Ben Francis and Walker Cup.
Change it to what?
Want a cup and need a cup.
Can't that, man. Anyway,
I know, I'm just teasing. Look, I'm not against the guys.
No, man, I'm make them know initially, because people are going to come in the comment section and ask. But you know what?
Man,
I'm not going to make them know. I make them think that it's a two different places to play, and make them answer same way. So, in that aspect, if they don't know, then still going to select which one then like to figure out. We don't know what really happened. And then now, probably at the end, middle part of the show, me tell them. But at least
when is the first time JC win the Walker Cup?
Yeah, me I go do. Me I set up the stream.
When is the first time JC win the Walker
Cup?
Cup?
Me I set up the stream early. Shane, me I set up the stream early and put the something there around. Me I go have the
anyway,
something there
around. Have a good night, everybody.
When is the first time JC win the Walker Cup?
Me not years ago.
Long time ago.
Anyways,
long time.
2009 or 2010, first time ever.
JC
has never, up to then, they beat Georges 1-0 in the final. They had never won the Walker Cup before. Back then, Georges and Casey had like 15 and 16 Walker Cup.
All right. James, Shane, Ronaldo, big up on yourself, people. Never cut you now. Sorry, Chris.
Yes,
guys.
Big up.
Friday night, I next show.
Tonight, we have a show tonight for the Champions Cup tomorrow.
I can't join back you guys, because it's actually 6 o'clock in the morning and I take when I sleep with the long arguments. All right, but it's very nice, guys. I enjoy all of you guys and respect. Good show. You're the best Jamaican football guy out there. I tell you that. You're better than even Elite and Max It and even this and that.
I try my best, man.
No, but what happens is that you open up the discussion better than the other people, and you like it. It's like you feel like in stadium when you're here. That's the thing.
Big up yourself, boss.
Cool.
What do I think, man?
Good night.
I'm a co-workers, man. I'm still at them things, so we have to respect them, everything I do.
Yeah, everybody.
Big up on yourself in the comment section. Hashtag Big Boys Time, people. And I'll see you guys later for the Champions Cup review show. Big up on yourself, people.
Respect.
MG Sports TV.
All right, cool.
All right,
bye-bye.
boom.
Cheers.
God bless.
Well
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.